grumpy little butt. Did you see the video I posted on Instagram from yesterday at Carrie's?
No. Was it on your Insta stories? Or?
No, just on Instagram.
Oh, I didn't see it. No.
I still don't really do the Insta story.
Okay.
I did it that one time with you. I just don't think of it. But
it's okay.
And just like if you do Insta stories, unless you tag me, I just don't even think to look at them. I've gotten so used to seeing those little circles, they mean nothing to me.
They mean nothing to you?
Well, you mean something
I watch them.
You.
I don't go through all of them, obviously, because you can't. But, I mean, it's like impossible. But I watch, if I see people I know, I try to watch them. I know my shirt's extremely
No, you're fine.
fuzzy.
There's just this one.
I already rolled it once today. I felt like there's so much fuzz and stuff on it. But
yarn makes me happy. Speaking of Instagram and shirts, I guess I was on Instagram for a bit this morning because I saw the post of whoever the shirt came from that these were back in stock, and I was like, I have a distant memory that I have that shirt somewhere.
That's funny.
So I went through my drawer, my big t-shirt drawer, took everything out, not just to find the shirt, but like once you get started, you're like, look at this. Or, this should probably go away now.
Right.
So that's, I got a little distracted this morning with that too.
Well, it's cute. I like it.
Well, thank you.
And speaking of t-shirts, I have like hardly any t-shirts at all.
Yeah.
And like yesterday, Bob and I went on a good, I don't know if you call it a hike. I mean, it was a good walk. And I was like, I don't have a t-shirt to wear. Like, to go do that kind of stuff. I'm like, I need to have more t-shirts.
You want to borrow one?
I have a couple.
I've got a drawers full if you'd like to take some.
Well, it's just funny because I was like, that's one thing I do not have very
I never
much
used
of.
to either, but I guess within the last few years I've started wearing t-shirts. Well,
I need to get more t-shirts.
Now it's a progressive thing where I've just given up on everything, every aspect of
else,
my life.
You just want comfortable t-shirts.
Yeah, I wear, comfortable clothes now, letting the hair go, just...
Tattooing yourself up. Yeah.
What's next?
You're almost going to drink a beer on our podcast.
I know. It's the sun is shining.
I know. The sun is shining. You had good music going when I came in.
I know. We should just go back.
It
was Led Zeppelin, as a matter of fact.
There you go.
Did you see my tattoo? When Led Zeppelin plays, it lights up and glows.
Oh my gosh.
New tattoo technology.
Does your rash light up too, or is that gone?
The rash is still...
Oh, it's looking better,
It's a lot better.
Yes, it's a ton better.
And so I'm still trying to figure out, what it was.
Yeah.
My biggest complaint about it was that I thought the CDC might try to quarantine me. Because I looked like maybe I should be in quarantine.
Totally, yeah.
But I'm okay. And
that's good. You feel fine.
I'm going to get another tattoo. And then if it happens again, then I'll know, okay, it's the tattoo. It'll go away in a few weeks.
Yeah.
I never did go to the doctor. I don't like germs.
Yeah. The same way.
And they're just going to tell you what you already know.
Right.
Well, we don't really know what it is.
I know.
What have you changed?
Put calamine on it. I mean, that's pretty much, I know. It's the same. My daughter had a rash a couple weeks ago. She'd been sick with this mysterious, high fever. And then broke out in a rash, and it was a weird-looking rash. But we just waited a few days, and it went away. It itched, and it went away. So.
Well, it's better when they're that age. I remember when Renata broke out and something like that when she was little. We went to the ER because it was when that meningococcal was going on. But when they're 16, they can talk to you and tell you.
Yes, exactly. Tell you all what they're feeling.
Oh, my God. You should see his face. He's all like, I see. You're awesome. You're getting it.
Yes.
I think I was talking about him out at Carrie's yesterday.
Oh, yes. Back to that.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm going to put some videos in at the end of this.
Okay.
There'll be a few different dog videos because we also have a dog toy to talk about a little bit. But he was being such a brat. And seriously, she'd come anywhere near me and he'd start growling at her, doing his grumpy butt thing.
Oh, my gosh. Carrie's new puppy, who's
really cute.
Yes.
And... Anyway, she just wanted to play with him, but he was grumping at her. But she, trying to have a good attitude, was just trying to take it in stride, we're playing.
Like a typical woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to just take it,
And he's just being all... Well, it culminated in him eating her food and chasing her off each time she came near. But then he ends up getting it in the end because he chokes on the food as he's chasing her.
Serves you right,
That's exactly how I felt. I was a little bit embarrassed by his bad behavior, but I mean, I don't train my dogs.
He's so entitled. Well, he's very,
if you guys could see him.
Or you can kind of
maybe.
his little head's right here.
I think we're blurry again, are we? Or is it my eyes?
I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Because I don't have the glasses on, so of course
I think we're good.
Okay. I'm going to count on you to tell me.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Your
my
camera patrol.
vision.
So, okay, we'll just finish with the dog stuff so I can put the toy away.
I have a dog story, too.
You do?
Well, just about Sophie, my dog. Yeah.
Well, yes, let's hear about Sophie. It's always about my dogs.
Yeah.
And it's always about my hair, too. I love your hair today.
I hate my hair. So good to know you like it.
That is so funny.
No, it's funny. I got my hair cut. I got it done like 2 weeks ago, and my friend has cut my hair for years, and she has never, in my opinion, given me a bad haircut. Okay. Like I've always, like if I've gone home with a haircut from her that I've been like, I don't like the way she styled it. I can always like restyle it. I love it. So it's totally fine. Well, I had been growing my hair out, and I felt like it was getting pretty long. Okay. And so when I went to her this time, I was like, just maybe, half an inch maybe, just to make it healthy and stuff. And I said, I do want more of it to be one length, Okay. Well, anyway, it was shorter than I wanted. So I get home, and I just have not been able to style it the way I like it.
Oh my God,
it's just weird.
I love it.
It's just so weird. Because, I literally, for 2 or 3 days, whenever I'd go out to the kitchen or whatever and talk to Bob, I'd be like, I hate my hair, right? And he'd be like, yeah, I know you hate your hair. And I'd ask the girls, does my hair look... And they were like, no, Mom, it looks fine. But I don't know. It was just weird this time. I just didn't like it. So, and it's not the cut, per se, because she cut it fine. It's not like it's uneven or, it's just... I think I was just expecting it to still be long, and I was enjoying it long. I could put it in a ponytail for the first time, and, and literally probably 20 years.
I know, that's how I felt.
I've had short hair for so long that to have my hair in a ponytail, it was like, this is cool for
so
summer.
Liberating.
It was, it was kind of nice.
And you can't do it now?
Barely. Okay. I mean, a tiny one maybe, but it'll grow back. I mean, it's fine, but it's the first haircut I think I've ever had where I've been like, I don't like it. I can't wait till it grows out.
I seriously love it.
Well, thanks. I'm glad you like it.
It's all about me.
But literally today I've messed with it more today than I usually do not mess with my hair at all. I do it once in the morning, and the rest of the day it's good to go. But I got up this morning, fixed it, came home after running around, kind of fixed it again because I wasn't happy with it. It's weird. I don't know. It's just weird. But thank you. But anyway, Sophie, so a couple weeks ago we thought she had maybe a seizure. She my mom was playing with her, not rough or anything, but she all of a sudden just plopped down on her stomach, peed, which she never just does that uncontrollably. And then she flopped over, and anyway, it scared me. And I, put her on her doggy bed, pet her for a little bit because she was shaking, she was scared. And then after about, 2 or 3 minutes, she was fine. And then we watched the rest of the day, she was fine, all that stuff. So we never took her to the vet or anything. Well, Emmeline had the interview with the vet. Oh, yeah. Vet, to be a vet tech or something. And when she came home from that interview, she was like, Mom, I love this vet. It's the husband of the vet. So the vet's his wife. But he does all the interviewing and that kind of stuff. He just handles that stuff. And she was like, I really like him. I think he's great. I'm sure his wife's just as awesome. Anyway, they're super close to our house. Oh. So, and I've been taking my dog. Yeah, and I've been taking my dog all the way to Oregon City, which is 20-minute drive. Yeah. Which isn't horrible, but it's further. If you'd be close to home, then... Yeah. So I thought, you know what? My dog had needed her yearly checkup anyway, so I thought, let's just get it done over with. So I took her in. This vet was phenomenal. Really? Phenomenal. She found things on my dog that nobody had ever found out. She her paw was kind of pink in the front, and she licked it a lot, and she was examining her whole body, and she examined her back leg. She goes, oh yeah, this knee pops out of joint. Look at this. And she popped it out of joint. She goes, that's why the front paw, by the end of the day, she's putting most of her weight on that. Aww. So she's licking it at night because it hurts. Okay. And I was like, no one's ever said that. And I was like, that's really cool. She felt all of her bumps. She doesn't have a lot of bumps. She has that one under her arm, and she was like, yeah, that's totally fine. It's a normal blah, blah, blah. But she just gave the most thorough exam of it. She got down on the floor sat on the floor with her. She had this mat with squeezy cheese and whipped topping that they can lick while she examines them. Sophie was in heaven, because usually my dog Sophie freaks out going to the vet. She will climb your shoulders. Yeah. She's shaking the whole time. Too. She hates going to the vet. And so they were just so kind. And it was funny because at her old vet, I'd ask them, can you do her nails too? And they kind of act well, that's not really our thing. They kind of act like that. This vet was like, yeah, we can get that taken care of today. We can get her nails trimmed. We recommend it once a month, which our other vet didn't recommend that. They were so anyway, it was just so much stuff that I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Wow. So anyway, they gave her some joint care for her back legs because they were saying that's what's causing these issues. They told me how much food she should be eating, which she's eating too much. She needs to drop a few pounds. So anyway, it was just, I don't know, an amazing visit. And
Good.
It just made me like go, okay.
Did you find out anything about the seizure?
No, she just said keep an eye on it. She said usually with a seizure they get really stiff. And Sophie wasn't really stiff.
Okay.
I mean, she kind of just got down on her tummy and then kind of rolled over, and I don't know, it was just weird behavior. But she said, just watch it and see. Okay. But so we'll see if it happens again, then I'll take her in. But I don't know, they were just awesome. And I don't know what they would have done about this, but when they told us our bill, they were like, and is that okay? I mean, if not, we can adjust. And I was like, what do you mean adjust? I didn't ask. I was like, yeah, it's fine. But, so I don't know. I was like, what would they have? I mean, maybe the flea treatment, I got like 6 months paid that. Maybe they would have said, oh, well, let's just do 1 month.
Maybe they meant, is this okay, or do you need to make payments?
Maybe.
Was it like something that you'd have to do a payment plan?
No, it wasn't that bad. It was expensive, but it wasn't that bad. But it was worth it, because I thought, I've never had her have that kind of an exam before.
Good.
So it was really thorough. So anyway, it was just nice to find a vet that I felt like, this is good. This is good. So
well, awesome.
And that she's healthy. She seems good. So it made my puppy mommy heart happy.
Yeah, because I know you're kind of worried.
Yeah,
about
I do.
Stuff.
I freak out about that kind of stuff. It gives me anxiety. I just don't like dealing with that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So the puppy thing, what's this?
Oh, David Dog Dare sent us this cute
He always
toy.
finds these amazing things for us,
Yeah, or our dogs, whatever.
Or dogs, whatever. Yeah. Super cute.
What's funny is I've seen this kind of toy. Oh, one of the squirrels is missing, but I've seen it, and I thought it was cute, but I didn't think the dogs I didn't think anything special about it. They love this toy.
That's so funny.
They love this toy.
What do they do with it? So how do they play with it?
They try to, they stick their head in there, try to get the squirrels out.
So funny. They do love squirrels, though, right? I mean, they
always
freak out.
Outside because the squirrels out there taunt them like crazy.
Yes. See, I don't even know if Sophie would know what a squirrel is, because we don't have a ton of squirrels in our yard, but you guys have the tall, big, huge, tall trees, so I'm wondering if that's
funny.
So
well, I'll put some video of them playing with that at the end, too, but I just want to tell you guys, do not chastise me for it didn't hurt him, and I said I was sorry.
Okay. Wow, what'd you do?
At one point I'm throwing it and my aim wasn't very good and it hits Paulo in the back of the head. It's just like, poor Paulo. He's the oldest and the slowest, and
it might help him, maybe.
can only hope. Although I can tell you it hasn't.
No change.
No change. He's the one that's been peeing on pillows and
still?
Yeah.
Weird.
Whenever he gets the chance. I don't know what the deal is.
Whenever he has the opportunity.
Senile dogs.
Aww.
And from your vet, I just want to put this out there if anyone has any pull. I think that thing with the toy and the cheese whiz and stuff, dark chocolate, something for mammograms and stuff, they need to start providing us that kind of stuff.
I think so too. A licking mat that we can lick.
We should be treated at least as good as the dogs.
Yeah, no doctor's ever gotten down on the floor for me.
Me neither.
Well, maybe I don't want them.
I don't want them to either, but let's stay with the chocolate and
wine or beer.
I don't want to have to lick it off a mat. Let's keep things human. But I'm just thinking.
I know. I thought that was pretty nice.
Yeah,
that is.
Nice. Yeah. That is. Let's raise the standard of healthcare.
Yeah,
we want to be treated at least as good as the dogs at the vet.
Right. Maybe I'd go more. That's for sure.
So where are we at?
I don't know. Knitting.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we should.
Yeah. So you didn't bring your cardigan up to show everyone. How are they supposed to see it then?
Well, next episode.
Okay.
I will at least wear it for a minute.
Okay. You could have done what I did with mine, and then it would have been dry by now.
What'd you do?
So
this is your...
Yeah, that's my story. The dog is sitting on my sweater, but it's
do you want me to get him off?
I don't care.
Well, yeah, you'd
people
probably
have seen it on Instagram, but
not everyone is on
true.
Instagram.
Not everybody's on Instagram.
Don't understand why not.
So the Marie, I don't know. Somebody did tell me how to pronounce it, and I didn't check back to see what it was. If it's Mary, I think they said Mary, by Jana Hayatala.
We're not going to get hung up on name pronunciation.
Yeah.
Why start now?
Yeah, exactly. So I knit this out of the Woolfolk Luft.
Leslie wants to show her
an
sweater.
ochre yellow colorway. So I will never do this again because it was the most expensive sweater in my life because I doubled the yarn, held it double. So it was like insane. I had to keep ordering more and more yarn.
Oh, boy.
I don't even know how many skeins it ended up being. I don't want to know. But anyway, I love the sweater. Love it.
It's awesome.
It is one of those that is super bulky, so it's not exactly figure flattering, at least on me. But it's
oh, come on. I'm sure it's adorable.
Squishy and big, and the sleeves are big, like bell sleeves. But so what I did was I washed it, in my tub thing, and hung it on the back of a chair to dry. And I was getting really antsy for it to dry. So I thought I'm going to toss it in the dryer for just 10 minutes, not realizing that I hadn't changed the setting on my dryer. So it was on very high heat. Because I set it on, I can't remember if it's a towel setting or something, bulky setting. So it's very hot heat. And usually if I dry something knitwear-wise in the dryer, I turn it back down to like low or some other setting, gentle drying or something. And that works fine. It's worked fine on other stuff. But I forgot, and so I had it in there. Thank God it was only 10 minutes, because at the end of 10 minutes I went and looked at it, and it had like shrunk up and was starting to like felt. So, I mean, there's parts of it that definitely are more denser. Like these sleeves, when I first had them on after I finished, they were big bell sleeves. So in some areas it shrunk in some ways that I'm like okay with. I still liked when it was drying that it was really pulling down more. I liked the length that it was becoming. So I did kind of wet the bottoms, the bottom again of the sleeves and the bottom of the sweater to kind of have that gravity pull it down more.
Yeah.
So I did that. These tightened up a little bit, but it's fine. I mean, my hands can go through it, no problem.
Good.
But it was definitely more big bell-shaped sleeves, which was kind of cool. And the turtleneck was definitely much even bigger than this.
Oh.
So in some ways it's like I'm bummed, but in some ways it shrunk fine. It's not, I mean, it definitely still fits fine.
And this is a stupid question, but getting it wet again wouldn't help, right? It wouldn't undo it.
It can stretch it more. I've done that before. And I mean, if I got it all wet again, I think I could stretch it out even more. But it's just, it took forever to dry. Like, it was taking forever. It was taking days. And I was afraid it was going to, like, start rotting or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, get moldy, no kidding. Yeah.
And I even hung it outside on my porch, railing, trying to get some airflow through it. I even put it by the heater. I mean, it was just taking forever. And so I just felt like, oh my gosh, this thing's never going to dry. So, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just been patient and waited. But it's fine. I mean, luckily, it still fits just fine. It's big enough. It's way big. But
I think that ended up being a great pattern for that color.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the pattern really matches the color.
It's good. Yeah, I love it. I mean, I really love it. I was going to wear it today, but it was like too warm.
Yeah, we got kind of warm here.
It's kind of warm. And it's lightweight still, but held double. It's definitely, you can't see through it, so you don't have to wear a top under it or anything. It's
really cute.
But I wore it yesterday, and I definitely like it. I still think my Turtle Dove's my favorite sweater to by far, so far. But I love still the feel of this. I love the garter. I think it's really comfy and squishy, and I love the color. It was a fast knit. And I think, I knit the medium, and holding two strands, wool folk is already considered, I think, bulky weight. And so this called for super chunky. So I was kind of deciding, like, two strands held together, is that super chunky? I don't know. So I kind of guessed on that, and I think it turned out fine. It's probably a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's probably denser. I think it's denser, but that could be because of the dryer. So, because, I mean, if you stretch it out more, it definitely felt it a little bit, So it's super dense, but anyway, I still really like it, and it turned out well. And I think I almost have to like it because I spent too much money on the yarn, so I'm like, I'm going to love this thing, gosh darn it. No, but it was fun, and it was a fun knit, super fast. Very easy to read pattern, very well written, so I was happy about that. So
good.
But it's huge. It's like doesn't fit on anything. So, but yeah, so that was in the Lena, whatever magazine. That's where this pattern first was in. So, but you can find it on Ravelry too right now. So, well, you can always find it on Ravelry.
Only right now. You've got an
hour.
Not
right now. Yeah, you have an hour to find it. But so that was a fun pattern. I was glad I finally got to use up that yarn. And because I ordered so much, I still have a skein, almost 2 full skeins left that I ordered. So I'll have to find something else to do with that. But I'm glad I'm done ordering. I told Bob after I kept ordering, I was like, I'm done buying yarn for a while because I was like, it was so much. It was really stupid.
Oh, well, I know. I understand.
I just didn't even think about it. It's funny because when I cast on that sweater held double, it didn't even cross my mind, which is so dumb. Like, why didn't I think of that? But I just kept knitting.
I think I know why you didn't think of it.
And then I ran out and I was like, oh, I just need a couple more. So I ordered a couple more skates.
Willful
I need
denial.
a lot more.
Yeah.
I know. It's crazy. But Tolt Yarn, that's where I ordered it from, their knit shop up in Washington. They constantly had it for me.
Okay.
I mean, every time I went and ordered 5 more skeins, 3 more skeins, they had it every time. Wow. So they must have a nice supply of their yarn, of old folks. Mm-hmm.
My cardigan that I did, it's Miss Babs. It's a silk wool blend, and then I held it with the mohair. Mm-hmm. That ended up being kind of spendy too. Once I thought about it, because I didn't think about. First I was thinking, well, each skein of the Miss Babs was like $58, and I had 3 of them. Oh, but I bought it when they did like their 30% off sale. Okay. And then I had a $50 gift card from Nick and Kim.
Nice.
So I felt like this was my budget sweater.
Yes.
But then I also did 4 skeins of mohair.
Yeah, exactly.
And I didn't have those on sale or coupons or gift cards or anything. So, but I think I'm going to love it because, like you said, sometimes you have to love it.
I know. I mean, exactly.
Because of what you've put into it.
Exactly.
I was really happy with it when I tried it on before washing it. It just seemed like nice and cozy. And something's occurring to me that this could be revolutionary.
Okay.
So I'm glad you're sitting.
Get ready. Yeah, I'm glad I'm sitting too.
Prepare.
All right.
I'm kind of thinking that maybe when you do a sweater and you do, you've come to terms with doing a swatch to see how it's going to, because I swatched because I was either going to do it without the mohair or with it. And I decided I liked it with it.
Okay.
There seems like there might be wisdom in actually washing your swatch. To see how it grows.
Yeah, true. You think
like everyone tells you that you should.
You think yours should be huge?
I think it might be bigger than I thought it might be. I don't know. It's hard to tell with how it's hanging over the thing.
Yeah, and you could toss it in the dryer for a little bit to shrink it up a little bit.
If I must.
Yes. But I mean, you can. I mean, that's the thing. It's like with that sweater, I knit it to exactly the length they called for in the pattern. So to me, that's not going to matter much. So even if I would have washed it, it depends on your drying method. It depends if, if you're stretching it, if you're really pinning it all out, which I never do anymore.
I didn't do that
I just
at
throw
all.
stuff. I just throw stuff on the back of my chair.
It's a little bit weird the way, so like you knit the whole thing and then you pick up and do the whole band. Well, the way the band and the ribbing at the bottom kind of came together. Yeah. I got a weird shape.
Wasn't squared off.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Now in the pattern, is it supposed to be squared off?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know. This pattern left me a little bit cold with, detail. And I mean, I don't know. I was a little surprised.
Because, I mean, some cardigans are more curved, but then some actually come down to a point and go back.
Yeah,
so
it's hard for me to explain with my limited vocabulary what exactly the sweater's doing. Plus, I didn't have it on after it was washed and stuff. Yeah. So, but it kind of just does this weird thing, and we're just going to call it a design element, and I'm going to love it. But
interesting. I'll be curious to see it.
For future cardigans, I'm going to have to pay more attention to what's going on down there.
I know. I mean, do you think swatching would have helped that?
No, swatching wouldn't help that at all. Totally different thought process. It's
okay.
I mean, I just don't understand exactly what happened, so but weird. You guys will see.
Yeah, I'll be curious
when we get to that point. Yeah, I did want to bring it up, but it's just too damp, and because of the mohair and it being damp, you just kind of feel like it's a wet animal.
Yeah, it
kind of is.
It totally.
So,
yeah, it really is.
I had it in front of the fire for a while this morning, which I didn't need a fire, but I wanted to dry my sweater.
You needed it. Yes, that's funny.
And I was the only one here because Rebecca's off in Costa Rica. Renato's up in Seattle. Yeah. Michael was out in Columbia County.
Wow.
So I was like, I can do what I want.
That's right. That's right.
I can have the fire going here to dry my sweater and the windows open on the other side of the house to keep me cool.
Totally.
No one's here to yell at me. About how inefficient that is.
Oh my gosh, I know.
But do you ever do that where you're like in your car and you want to have the sunroof open and all the windows down, but it's a little chilly, so you got to turn the heat on?
Oh, I do that with Ev all the time.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'll be cold or he'll be cold, but I'll be too hot, so I'll crack the window but I don't want him to be cold, so all the time. Yeah. It's all right. You can do whatever.
Look at this baby. I don't know maybe he doesn't feel well.
Oh, I hope not. Why would he not feel good?
Look at what a baby he's being.
But he's always that way, isn't he? Snuggly.
Yeah, I guess. He just looks especially tired or something. Yeah. And we didn't go on a super long. I mean, it was like a 4,000 step walk this morning, not our usual like 7. So he shouldn't be
too tired.
No.
Yeah.
I think he's hamming it up for the camera.
Maybe. He's trying to look extra cute.
Because I dimed him up for being such an asshole yesterday.
Well, or he's being this way because he knows David Dog Dare might be watching, and David sent him a toy.
Right.
So he's like, if I look even cuter,
look at how cute I am.
Maybe David will send
I'm
me
not
more
the little
treats.
terror that my mom's trying to make me out to be.
Perfectly content and quiet and snuggly.
Yeah.
That's funny. So what are you working on?
Well, I also finished... Oh, I need to bring my thing over here. I know. I hate to disturb the baby.
Yes. Poor baby. Oh, yeah, you got your whole card over here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Well, this is what I have left from my sweaters, so that...
Nice.
I need to roll that up. And I have quite a bit of mohair left. I probably could have... Nice. Because it's not just this one. I have another one.
Oh, okay.
But...
Okay.
And I brought this up so we could show.
I know. I wore mine yesterday. Otherwise, I would have worn... Although it's kind of too warm today.
Yeah. I was hoping we could wear it
I know. I was thinking, too. I love it, though. It's so soft and comfy and perfect fit. We're talking about a sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Remember a while back, I'd started these socks.
Yes.
Doing this pattern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're a little stiff because I washed them, but... and whatever the pattern was called. Yeah. Well, these sat and sat and sat, and I just decided I want to get them done, but I'm over this pattern.
Yeah.
So I just started knitting regular.
Who cares?
So exactly, because nobody's going to see them. They'll be on my feet.
Yeah. And they still look cool. I mean,
whatever. They're just kind of randomly. Yeah. This one I had gotten further along before because I was doing them at the same time, or consecutively. Yeah. And so this one's doesn't have the patterning as long.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
But I do have, I think I have the
Now, what size needles? Is that a DK weight?
It is a DK weight, and I think it's on my Ravelry page.
Okay.
I have the Savvy Skeins Venice Beach Optimum DK. Okay. I loved it. Yeah. I mean, it's a great, and I've got
quite a bit left.
Well, the two, I can do something with. I don't know what I'm
for
gonna do
heels or toes or something.
That's true. And then the one that I used for the heels and toes on this was a DK weight. It was something an alpaca. Yeah, I don't know why, but I just did. I was hoping
it's fluffy
that I had the pattern name, but it doesn't matter because I didn't really do the pattern, so it doesn't matter what the pattern was.
But they were toe up?
Toe up.
Yeah.
Did the OMG heel and then just rounded the... I just want to be done with them. I'm kind of feeling like there's so many things I want to cast on, but I am feeling really pressured right now by all my whips.
Are you?
Yeah, like it's really bothering me, like...
Rip them out then. That's what I did.
Oh, God.
I ripped out stuff this last week.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not ripping anything. I'm going to finish the stuff. I just, even if it means I have to, just knit it.
Half-ass it.
Yeah.
Rush through
it takes.
Get it done.
No, everything that I have, I want to finish. It's just, I also want to start some new things.
Yeah.
So it's. Yeah.
So are you telling yourself you cannot start new things until you finish? Okay.
I'm trying to give myself like a magic number, and then I thought, wouldn't it feel good to get everything done?
Yeah.
And
it
then
is
just
fun.
Start
and then
over.
Just start fresh. Yeah.
But I don't know. That'd be like maybe into November.
Well, it depends. I mean, who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? Just depends how much time you have, and if you're monogamous or if you keep spreading yourself over all the different things that you're knitting.
I feel like right now I want to just be monogamous.
Yeah.
Although the poncho that I'm working on, that is a really simple knit.
Oh right, yeah.
I was thinking I'm just going to get this done and then I'm going to go back to my Shusui, but this is really mindless.
Nice.
And I'm thinking maybe I should keep this going just for when you
Yeah.
Because there are times where you want to be able to just grab something and not have it be some big thing that you
have to really think about.
But this is the head hole. And now I'm knitting back down. Well, I think once it's, I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of hair.
I know. I'm just saying, like, before you go much further, you probably want to make sure your head fits through there. I mean, it looks big enough. It totally looks big enough.
And by the time I
don't
want to try it on.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Thanks.
I just don't want you to, like, get all the way done and then be like, crap.
My head's too big. Anyway, this is the McMullen fiber.
Yeah,
I love their yarn.
It's really pretty.
I had something to say about this.
Something very important.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna. It might be time to pick up the Shusui again.
Well, I mean, and you could just pick 2 projects to be monogamous on. Say, okay, I'm going to be monogamous on just these 2.
Yeah.
Because I usually have, like, I don't know how many projects I have going right now, but I pretty much try to focus on just 1 or 2 at a time. A lot, You know what I noticed doing that cardigan? Mm-hmm.
By the time, it was so heavy.
Yeah.
Like, it was so nice to pick that up and be working on that, and I realized, oh my gosh, my arms, all that weight of, oh, geez.
It's true. It's heavy. It's heavy. I know, and it's funny because you and I were talking the other day, I think, through text about, I don't know what specifically, I mean, it ties into this somehow, but I'm knitting on a pair of socks right now, and it's such...
You are?
Yeah. I actually started a pair.
Okay.
But they're on such tiny needles. You were saying you're probably so used
because of
to
your feather, your birds of a feather.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not enjoying it. And I used to love intricate little, and I'm just like... I think?
Go with whatever you're enjoying at the moment.
Yeah.
Because
it's it's the Waiting for Henry socks, which I love.
Oh, I remember you talking about those.
Yeah, and I love the pattern. It's beautiful. And it's by Tabitha Gandy from Hey Sister Podcast. She does beautiful patterns. So I love her socks. And I've had this pattern for a while.
Yeah, I remember.
It's a little bit of color work. Everybody knows what they are because, everybody watches them. Her and her sister are so cute. And I love the yarn. I don't know whose yarn it is because it was just a half, it's leftover skein from something. But it's pretty and neutral. And I have a couple colors picked out. Actually, I must have them in another bag.
Yeah, I really like that.
But it's top down. I'm not a huge top down girl.
Neither.
But it's so, I don't even know. I hope that's big enough. Like, it's weird. These are size, I'm just questioning everything. I think it's because it's been so long since I've knit socks.
Yeah.
That I'm like, is this going to fit me? Like, all those questions you ask yourself when you first start knitting socks. This looks so small.
These are too never mind.
So it's funny because I have not been knitting on it much. But I don't know. And I love the pattern. I love the yarn. But it's so weird to be knitting with these tiny needles.
It is weird when you go back and forth. Yeah,
I feel so fumbly. So, but anyway. So I'm just going to keep it in here and just work on it as I, feel like it.
Yeah.
But I feel like, too, when you go from bulky and you like knit inches in a matter of 3 rows or 4 rows, whatever. And then you knit this and you're like, oh my gosh, have I done anything? Like, it just feels like it's growing so slowly.
That's funny.
But
you'll come back to that.
I know. It's just been so long since I've knit a pair of socks.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, I know. Even working on those DK ones, I hadn't done it in so long. And I was like, I just haven't done
I just feel very fumbly, too. I feel like I have big, fat fingers. Like, I feel like I can't even, it's not very fast. And I remember when I used to knit socks, I was, I could do it much faster.
You'll get back in the rhythm. So, speaking of socks, I found this was one of my car knitting. I pulled it out of my trunk the other day. I was like, oh, I wonder what this is. I'm not sure where the other one is. Yeah. But this, and I don't really remember much about it either.
That's pretty.
Can almost think of who the yarn is. Nomadic.
Oh, Nomadic yarn.
Nomadic knits or something.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love the colors.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Would like to know where the other one. It's probably in a pile over there.
Yeah.
So I'll have to find it. But kind of like I'm kind of feeling like I want to knit a sock again.
It's just so small, like you were saying, the weight of a cardigan and the weight of that sweater. Like it's nice, especially with summer coming, to be able to sit outside and just knit on something small. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, but what is that?
Oh, okay. Well, it's a blanket.
It's so cute.
I hope I like it. I don't know. It's one of those I'm debating on whether to rip out
I get distracted so easy when she opens things and I can just see a little bit. I'm like, that looks soft.
Well, Ev and I went to Hobby Lobby the other day.
Did you know they're putting one in up at Oregon City?
No.
Yeah.
Where? Oregon City Shopping Center?
No.
Okay, because I was like, what's...
Oh, the Kmart. Berry Hill or whatever.
Yes. My mom did tell me that. Yes.
And for all you Oregonians.
That's right.
Otherwise, you just don't care.
So, Ev and I have been talking about he wants me to make his baby sister, who's coming in 1st of July, Magnolia, a blanket. So, I decided to crochet just around and around and around and around.
Awesome.
All the way around. So, this yarn is just Baby Bee.
It's
Super
so cute.
pom-pom. So, it's very speckly, and I don't know. It's funny. My sister, obviously, is her first girl. I don't know if my sister will be one of those girly girl moms or if she'll be more like, no, she's going to be more of a, I don't know. Like, I don't know, So I hope this is okay.
Oh, she'll love it.
I felt like with the yellow speckles and the gray, I felt like it was cutesy and girly without being... Well, no, it's just cutesy and girly.
It's cutesy and girly, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And I found this hook. I was debating which hook to get, but I thought it was kind of cute. I don't know who makes it.
Yeah,
I should have kept the thing.
It's just huge.
Just, of course, I like orange. So it's cute. But yeah, that's what it called for this yarn. But I literally just looked up on YouTube, just, knitting in the round.
Crocheting.
Crocheting, yes. So it's just going to be a huge circle blanket. But yeah, it is pretty squishy. I mean, it's just acrylic.
Are you enjoying doing it?
I am. It's fun. I haven't picked it up for a while because I'm kind of on the fence. I'm like, is this going to be drapey? Is it going to be like, I don't know, like it feels kind of dense.
I know, but you know what it'd be great for is putting down on the floor.
That's true. It'd be soft and squishy. Yeah. That's true.
Not saying like for changing diapers, just saying. I mean, but totally, because they could still put something down.
No, that's
Well, it's going to be you changing the diapers.
I know.
So
I'll
really,
what do I want to do?
Exactly.
How do I want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been fun. I mean, it's just something that like, I can just do when I feel like it.
Yeah.
But I do have to get it done. I have not knit anything for her yet, and I feel like...
When's she due?
1st of July.
Oh, wow.
So I feel like I need to get on, like, knitting some cute little sweaters for her. But I think it's throwing me off because she's due summer. So I'm like, what would I knit her in summer? And should I knit then just bigger for September, for fall time?
That's true. Yeah, so there is that whole dilemma.
I know. Whereas I feel like when Ev was born in September, I feel like, okay, it's fall. I can knit him sweaters. Okay. But
yeah, that's true.
But little cardigans or something like a lightweight cardigan might be fine for over.
And you know what Kim had told me, my daughter-in-law told me when the baby was born, was they always needed little tiny socks for her feet because they just didn't have anything.
Yeah, that's true.
And their little feet, especially because I think she was smaller, her little feet were cold a lot.
Yeah. Well, and babies tend to be, I think, colder, aren't they?
Oh,
I think.
Probably.
When they're newborns.
It's been so long since I've had a baby.
I don't remember. But yeah, I should just knit up some sweet little socks. Yeah. Maybe that would get me more in the mood for socks if I'm knitting her socks.
There you go. And they'd go a lot faster because they're like that big.
They would.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Solved another one of your problems.
Solved my life's problems.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you very much. But I did rip out my Harlow hat. I
Finally
finally did it. I just one day I was sitting there going, it's going to be too big. And I'd made another mistake somewhere. And I was like, what the heck happened?
Oh, no.
I just was like, forget it. And so I just ripped it all out.
Good for you.
And I think I will cast it back on, but I'm going to do the other cast on.
Just so you don't have to stress about it.
Yeah, because I'm like, am I really going to reverse this thing? No.
I know, right?
Who cares? Like, I'm just going to cast it on.
I know.
The other way they call for, which is whatever. I don't even know what it's called.
I don't know, but it's fine.
And just do it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I think that's a good choice.
Yeah, it felt good. I didn't regret it all ripping it out. Sometimes you kind of wonder how you're going to feel, but after I got done, I thought, yep, that was the right choice. It
was definitely the right choice because it wasn't going to fit you right.
And it was just sitting there. I was like, and I love the yarn. It's beautiful, and I love the pattern. It's beautiful too. So I thought, I got to either do it right or rip it out and do it some other time. So I don't know if it'll be a different like end of summer, early fall project that I start up again. Yeah. Because I feel like right now, for one thing, my hair got chopped, so I can't wear hats right now. And I feel like,
hat weather's kind of coming to a close.
I won't really wear hats right now anyway.
Especially if you're not out first thing in the morning walking or something where...
Yeah, we have been... You'd be proud of me, though. Good. For the last 4 days, I have gone on good, long, awesome. Well, long, I consider like over a mile walks.
Yeah, good for you.
So I'm actually getting my butt moving, and it feels good because I have not done anything to get my heart rate up for a long time.
Except that flutter that it does when you see a skein of yarn that you really like.
I thought you were saying my husband. Oh, yeah, skein.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Bob, but...
So, no, it was nice. And yesterday, Bob actually went with me.
Good,
which my husband has kind of an injured foot, so he usually does not go on hikes with me. And he always says that I walk too fast, which I don't. But he thinks I do because he walks very slowly because of his foot, which I get.
Sure. Is there a middle ground we could?
Well, I'm the type that I like to walk at a good pace and get your heart rate up. Like I can't stroll, because to me it's not worth it then. So I feel bad. But yesterday he didn't want me going by myself because I was going to Scouters Mountain.
Where's that?
It's Happy Valley.
Oh.
But it's a nature type hiking trail, and he didn't want me going by myself.
Oh.
And so he was, and Emmy didn't want to go, and Keely was gone. So he was like, well, I'll go with you. I was like, okay. But he did great. He actually kept up, and we went all uphill, and it was we were sweating by the time we were done.
You gotta understand he's older.
I know.
He's a little younger than me.
I know. So
gotta be easier.
It's mostly his foot. I mean, it's just his foot. If his foot wasn't bad, then he'd be fine. But but he did really well. I was proud of him, and it was very nice for just the two of us to go on a hike. So it was fun. But I feel good. I told Bob I feel like every day it's just hey, let's get out there. And now that it's staying lighter out later,
it makes a huge difference.
It makes a huge difference. It's so weird how you just have so much more energy.
You do when it's. I mean, I love the rain.
Me too.
But I do feel a lot better when I can go and walk on a. I love it right now because it's sunny but it's not hot.
No, it's perfect weather.
Hate it when it gets hot.
Me too. So. Well, and it's just today, us podcasting at 2:00. Normally we'd be done and it'd be getting dark.
Right.
But now I'm and my daughter and I will still walk when it's dark through our neighborhood. It's relatively safe. I mean, you can't be too safe, but it's safe. So we'll walk after dark. But if I want to go hiking at the nature park or whatever, I'm not going to go after dark.
Yeah.
But I feel like I still have a day ahead of me that I could still, if I want to go there, go do it and not.
If we'd stop babbling.
I know.
About walking.
Well, we haven't seen each other in forever.
I know. We haven't seen you guys in forever either because. So it's time for our excuses.
Yes, here's our excuse.
This is the part of the podcast where we make excuses for stuff. Last weekend when we would have podcast, the Saturday was my husband's birthday, and the Sunday was Keely's birthday.
Yep.
I was going to say Leslie's daughter, but I think we all know that.
Yeah.
So it just didn't work out.
No, I was just too busy.
The weekdays, I just don't like to do it. Unless,
I know.
If you didn't have something going during the day.
The day would be fine.
Yeah.
But with watching Ev, I know. I feel the same way. That one time we did it during the day because I wasn't watching him, it was nice.
Yeah.
But if it's nighttime, you just feel tired. And you're just not. Yeah. So anyway, that's our excuse.
That is.
What else are you working on?
Yeah, good question. So I showed that. I don't actually have anything over here now that I'm working on because. I think that you're right. I think that I should not just make myself work on, maybe go between a couple, just so it doesn't feel like just work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just want to get stuff done.
Totally. And I wonder if it's just because of the weather, springtime. You want to
maybe
people are spring cleaning and
And God, I'm not doing that.
No,
but
I'm not doing that.
My whips under control.
Finishing up projects. I know it's funny when it's sunnier out. I start to notice just how dirty my house, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all those dust bunnies everywhere.
I hate that.
I'm like, oh man, when I open the windows and everything, you just notice all the dirt, and it's horrible.
Did you cast it on?
I did.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So I'm working on my pinguono. Lovely pinguono. Which it's so funny that I'm knitting something like this because it's literally just going to be something I throw on in the morning as I'm walking around the house getting my coffee and stuff.
It might become.
I probably won't wear it in public.
You might want to wear it in public everywhere you go.
I might.
You don't know.
That's
could
true.
Be.
It's true. It could be my favorite thing.
It could be.
But it's just funny to me because it's not something that I'm like, oh, it's super cute or it's super my style. It's not my style. But to me, I'm like, it's going to use up a ton of my waste yarn, not waste, but scrap yarn, and it's just going to be a super comfy, colorful, obnoxious, probably looking thing. So it's just funny because it's not something I would normally do. So this is the back.
That's fun looking.
Yeah, so I'm just holding three strands of fingering weight. So that's what I'm doing. And this is unfortunately Carrie's yarn, who doesn't dye anymore. So I ran out of it actually. It was held with this yarn, which I don't know if that was Dear Sweet yarn or not. Black sheep yarn. I don't know if that was hers. Originally I didn't have a tag because this is all just scrap yarn that I'm just, getting out of my bin. And then I ran out of Carrie's yarn, so I had to switch up to this purple, which I'm almost
So you're kind of trying to put them so they kind of blend together?
Kind of, but I might not. I don't know. At some point, I might just go with hot pink, you know? I don't know.
Because I totally want to do this, but I feel overwhelmed by decisions.
Choices. That's the thing. With this, I'm trying to just whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, it's awesome.
You know, because I was asking Angelique the other day, I said, I had to change one of the colors that I ran out. And she was like, I think I did that on my back too. Like, she said, you know, it's fine. So I felt better about that. I was like, it's going to be whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I probably won't go from like purple to like, I don't know, something
that you wouldn't go
completely. Yeah. Like,
purple.
I mean, I'm going to try to kind of have it, you know, go have some kind of order maybe. But I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do whatever the heck I want to do.
Yeah.
So it's been fun, but this part's very boring. It's just the same old for so many.
Is that a different knit stitch?
It's like a seed stitch. Okay. I think something like that. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's cute.
Knit
I like
one, purl one. Yeah. Yeah, just knit one, purl one. That's all it is. Yeah. But 64, you have to repeat the 2 rows 64 rows or 64 times. So it's like that's what's taking forever. And so you're just kind of bored, you know.
And do you piece this together?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so like seam it together?
Well, no.
Oh,
it just like morphs into awesome. Okay, then you pick up stitches that's why these are all slip stitches because you pick up along here and then add on here, you know.
Awesome.
So
I have to do this.
Yeah, so Angelique was saying it was a fun knit because you wonder what's going to happen next and you wonder how is this even going to work, but then it works. So I'm kind of curious. I think it'll be a fun just, you know, it's been fun. It's not something that I'm like, I can't wait to work on it because it's kind of boring right now. But it's fine because I know eventually I think after I get that part done, things are going to start changing up a little bit.
Yeah,
so I think it'll be fun.
That's exciting.
So I'm just pulling from both ends of one ball of yarn and then another strand from a different yarn.
Oh, so you're not using three different ones.
I'm not using 3 different ones. You can.
But will you ever?
I can if I want. I just didn't want 3 balls of yarn all tangled together. Okay. So it was a little easier to pull from both ends of one.
Whenever I try that, I get
I know.
Mess.
That's why I was like, far this has been...
like when I've tried to go from 2 ends of
you did. Okay. So far it's been okay.
Good.
But who knows? It could change. But it's been, I cast that on because I've always had that in the back of my mind as something I wanted to knit. Yeah. But just never cast it on. So I thought, it's about time. Just do it. Just cast it on. And
I think it's I mean, it would make me so happy to use
it does. I mean, I have my huge basket sitting there and I'm just kind of pulling whatever. So.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What else are you working on, my dear? Anything else?
Well, what I might pull out to work on at some point is my hat, my minis hat, full of minis, full of minis hat.
Yeah.
I can't quite reach the peg; it's over there. Otherwise, I'd show it. But I haven't done anything on it, so I need to.
Well, it's funny. I'm still debating on ripping out my rug sweater.
Okay.
Because I'm not really thrilled. I don't know what I'm not thrilled with. I don't know if it's the yarn. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of in this period of time. What's wrong?
He's just laying on the floor sleeping.
Oh, he looks comfy.
My dogs don't usually sleep on the floor. I feel like there might be something wrong.
Oh, really? Seriously?
No, I mean, he's also...
He looks comfy.
Does he?
Yeah.
All right.
He's curled up in a little...
Oh.
Oh, he's looking at you now. He's like, what, Mom?
Oh, come here, baby. Sorry. Well, maybe we'll fast forward that. But
That's all good. I feel like nothing I'm working on right now is like really exciting me. Like I'm working on stuff.
But you've got lots of things going.
I do, but not one of it. I think I've cast on so many things because I'm waiting for that exciting factor to kick in, and nothing's like grabbed me yet.
So
I bought Birds of a Feather pattern by Andrea Mowry because of Michelle's Birds of a Feather. I had to do it.
I should have just given you mine.
I know, honestly, because I'm honestly thinking about ripping this out. So I know it's crazy. Okay, so I'm using Carrie's yarn, which this is something I've hoarded for a long time because I love this colorway and she doesn't dye anymore, which makes me sad. So I had 2 skeins of this, her Whisper, but it's like this pale pink and sparkle gold stellina.
So pretty.
It's so pretty. So I kind of hemmed and hawed because I was like, do I want to use this? Because I really, really like it. And then I'm using the mohair from Olan.
Okay,
it's this
nice.
It's really pretty. So I'm using those 2, and that colorway is Obelisk.
I have that one too.
You might.
I do.
I think you do. Maybe you and I bought it together.
I think we did.
So I have started my Birds of a Feather.
Oh, good. I'll be able to. Is it this one?
Yes. Yep.
Good. I'll be able to see how it looks knit up. Awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty.
I like it a lot.
It's just every time I'm knitting it, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, these two held together would be amazing. They're pretty on their own.
But you can do that. I mean, you could, if you wanted to, during these sections, you could hold. You could still
be thicker. But then I guess
this is thinner.
That's thinner. Yeah.
I mean, it's totally up to you. So I get that you're saying that you think they'd look good held together.
Yeah.
But is there some reason you're not enjoying doing just
I
the
don't
mohair?
love knitting just the mohair.
Okay.
Because I feel like I really have to, like, make sure I'm not missing a stitch or, like, you know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, because I've knit a lot of things with just mohair, and it's definitely... But, I mean, I feel like you'd get back in... It's just because you've been knitting on such bulky things lately.
Yes, true.
So if you like how that is, then I would say persevere. And by the time you get a little bit further, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I remember what this is like.
Yeah.
But if you're...
But it's going to get bigger.
Yes, that's the goal.
No, but I mean, the mohair sections are going to be bigger. Like, right now, I'm like, oh, I can get through this section.
Well, I do remember saying and feeling that when I was doing mine, I would get through the regular part so fast.
Totally.
And then the mohair did take longer.
That's how I feel.
But it's not a race.
I know it's not a race.
I mean, if you love how it is, if you love how it looks.
I do, but I keep in the back of my head, which maybe this is just what I need to do. I keep thinking, these two together are going to look gorgeous. So what I need to do is just knit a swatch with these two. So it gets it out of my system.
Okay.
So either I can see it together and go, oh my gosh, I have to knit a shawl with these held together. Or say, they look pretty together, but this, okay, I like this. I don't know. You know how you have to just get things out of your system? It's like you have to see it.
Yeah, the 80s were like that for me. Sorry.
So I don't know. I mean, I think it's pretty, but I've heard from several people, not just, I think it was you too, but several people saying when they knit their birds of a feather, oh, it's taking forever. Like, I can't wait to have it done. Like, it's because you kind of are doing the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, if I'm already, like, is my feeling going to change? I'm going to start loving it.
I'm so glad I got this.
Isn't it beautiful?
Because I'll tell you, when I got it, I think just because I wanted to get something.
Some mohair.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was like willing to get rid of it too.
Right.
I mean, it just.
No,
but now that I see it knit
pretty.
up, it's really pretty.
I love it. So, and I guess part of me too is like, if I only have 2 skeins of Carrie's amazing yarn, like I want to make sure I'm using it on something that I'm actually going to really.
Okay, you could take my birds of a feather with you.
Yeah.
And kind of.
Yeah.
Wear it or just kind of see if you like how the finished one looks on you.
That might be good.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I think if I knew that I loved the finished product, I would persevere through.
Totally, yeah.
Because I think it's a beautiful shawl. Like, and I've seen people do it, and that's what made me want to do it because it's so pretty. But I don't know. I think I do need to just knit a swatch with this and that held together, and either go, oh my gosh, that's amazing together, knowing I can't get any more of this colorway.
I know, that's hard.
So then decide, do I need to use this on something even more special that I'm gonna love together?
That's what I'm using. That's my Shusui is using that. Her whisper.
It's so pretty.
With cinder. You know, I should grab it.
It's just so delicate. It's like, it's just this beautiful, I don't know, the pinks and the sparkle. It's so pretty.
Excuse me.
It's one of my favorites. I mean, it's just, it's literally been sitting there since, I don't even know how long I've had it, but because it's so pretty.
I know, I love it.
I can't use it. And so now that I'm using it, I'm like, oh, it better be something that I absolutely am in love with. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, I'll leave that stuff there, but I'll bring this over.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can take this if you want, or you can just sit here and wrap yourself up in it and see, but I need to bring it.
Maybe it's your colors together that I like.
But yours are really pretty.
I love mine too, but it's just, I love how yours are so subtle difference. Oh. Mine's a little bit more different.
Yeah.
But it is so soft.
It's true. I mean, yours does have, but I like how yours looks too. But I should bring this downstairs so I could start wearing it once in a while.
It's so soft.
It is very nice.
And you used Carrie's yarn? No.
I used 3 different ones.
Oh, you used 3 different. Okay, because I was going to say this. So for the lace, did you use a different one?
Yes, for sparkle, because that's sparkle.
Okay.
And then
so maybe I'll do that.
Something.
So
and
then I'm not using all of Carrie's yarn.
Yeah, there you go.
I still have so much Carrie's yarn left. Maybe I'll do that because I thought about, can I put in a third?
And it does kind of make it fun because then you're changing it up a little bit.
Well, I like with the lace, then it sets the lace apart a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, see, yours is so pretty.
Thanks.
And I'll just buy yours from you.
Oh, stop.
It's so fluffy. I mean, it does make me more excited to knit it because I'm like, okay, I do like how fluffy and soft it is.
I love mohair.
I do too. I
know you guys laugh at us, but I'm just really
mohair
into mohair
and sparkle
right now.
obsessed.
Yes.
It is so
I still
soft.
haven't ordered any of the sparkly mohair though.
Oh.
Because I want to know what I'm going to use it for first so that I get enough. I don't know.
So
because I'm...
What'd you do
Sweetie.
here? Is that okay?
I don't know.
Okay, I just didn't want to like pull anything out.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to pull on anything.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I'll look at that later.
I'll look at it. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for doing that because that made me go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to take it with you?
No, I mean, I'll leave it here with you. But it does make me more excited.
Good.
It's like,
and maybe pulling this out will get me more excited to work on this again.
Yeah.
My Shusui. Because I really don't even know where I'm at with it. But
oh, yeah. It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
So I haven't made you guys look at it in a while.
Here. Baby.
Yeah, I think these are both Carrie's yarns.
Yeah.
The Whisper and Cinder, which is the gray that I like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
I had come up with a solution as to what color I was going to do for the I-cord bind-off, and it's not in here, so now I don't know what I was thinking. Because I'd gone through... I'll have to go back and look at some of our episodes, because I think I showed it.
Yeah, I think you had too. It was some kind of stark, bright color, right?
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Something. I don't know.
I thought so.
Yeah, I do want to finish this. There's no
It's
question.
so pretty.
Yeah.
You put so much work into it. Like, I can't imagine not.
No, and it honestly, it hasn't occurred to me to not finish it. That has not entered my head. It's just I've gotten so distracted by other things.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to look forward to. I'm going to bring this downstairs and start working on it again.
Good.
Oh,
that's awesome.
It'll take me a day to figure out what I'm doing.
I know. I'm always that way too. It's like, where did I leave off?
Yep.
What am I doing here? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, fun. Well, that's all my projects.
Alrighty. Well, that's all mine.
Yeah.
That moves us on to that thing we hate. Just we don't want to brush over it.
What? The community service?
Yeah.
I like community service.
Well, we went to.
We had a Rose City yarn crawl, right? And we decided to go to
Naughty
Lamb.
Way out in Forest Grove, which
Yeah.
means nothing to you, but it's an hour each way for us. Oh my gosh. Hands down, totally worth it.
It was like the Forest Grove version of Starlight for us.
We are just head over heels in love with that shop.
Such a great shop.
And Angelique, Wesley, and I all bought these sweatshirts.
And they're the softest
they're
sweatshirts.
So soft. And I love the color.
Me too.
As soon as I saw that color,
yes.
I was like, oh my God. And this is Naughty Lamb.
Yep.
And
we know they really meant Naughty Knitwits.
Yes.
But, Naughty Lamb's okay
the
too.
inside is that cozy.
So soft.
And the other thing I really like about it is the bottom doesn't have that thing that sucks it in,
Yeah, it just kind of flares out a little bit.
I just love it.
It's super comfy. Yeah, because that's another thing I don't have a lot of. I don't have a lot of sweatshirts. And that one I've actually been wearing, not every day, but when we've had, rain or whatever, I've been wearing it. It's super soft.
Well, for me to buy a sweatshirt, I have to really like it because I'm not going to get to wear it that much.
That's true.
But
it's super nice.
Yes.
But we loved that shop. I mean, we had such a hard time deciding on what to buy because there were so many options.
Old Soul Fiber was doing a trunk show there that day.
Yeah.
And I almost didn't go. We'd talked about going, and I was all gung ho, like I always am when I make plans.
Right.
And then the night before, I was just like, I don't feel like going. So I send her a message. I'm like, why don't you and Angelique just go? And she's like, oh, well, that's a bummer, but okay, whatever, Yeah. Well, then I felt bad. I thought, I should just go. And so the next day when I got up, I was totally stoked about going. I was really happy that I was going, and we went, had a great time. I was really glad I went. So obviously that's just me.
Totally. It was fun.
I want to get out of whatever I've said I'm going to do. Yeah. But then,
and it was like kind of last minute. I mean, I don't know what time it was at night the night before, but it was like 9 or 10 or something. Yeah. I'm just like, okay, you sure? Like, I'm bummed. Like, it'd be fun, you know? But we didn't know what to expect either. And I think when we got to Naughty Lamb, it's like we knew it was like totally worth the trip. And
right. Well, I was just thinking an hour each way.
Yeah.
And
in the car with Leslie and Angelique. Oh my gosh.
And poor Angelique, because I always cancel when But we diagnosed what the problem was.
Yes.
Was that because it is in my nature to make plans and then not want to do them when the time comes.
Right.
Whenever it's been with Angelique, I didn't realize this till we just experienced it, but I've always been like, well, I'm not canceling, so it's not going to affect Leslie if I don't go, because she can still go with Angelique.
Right.
And so, but now I know. I just need to push through it, and because I'm glad I went.
It was so fun. It was so fun. And that's, they had amazing stuff. Should we show what we got?
Well, I think we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I showed my sweatshirt.
Oh, that's true. Well, you got yarn too, didn't you?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
So, this was their Rose City yarn, wasn't it? Rose City Yarn Crawl Yarn 2019 from Old Soul.
I love that.
Fiber.
Did I end up getting that? I really
think
like
you
that.
did.
Okay.
So they're from Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, okay, good to know.
That's what it says on there. I'm assuming. But this is their Soul mohair, and I had to get 3 skeins of it because I think I have a project that I want to knit with it.
Oh, good.
You know, we'll see if it ends up coming to be. But it is beautiful. This colorway was gorgeous. So it's their 7228.
Oh, I did.
Kid mohair silk.
Just
459
one.
yards. Yeah.
But I love it.
It's gorgeous.
Because I thought it would go really good with that.
Oh, yeah. So pretty. And so it's funny because I was like, I had other yarn in my hands, but I was like, no, mohair is something I don't have a lot of. So I just need to buy mohair.
You're not going to be able to say that much longer.
I know. I know. And it's funny.
Just taking a peek.
Yes. And then I picked up this zauberball because I just love that color, those colors.
It's really pretty.
It's beautiful. And I thought I'd do it, use it for some kind of color work in a sweater or something. But this was their, I don't know if it has a color, does it? Or if I'd even be able to pronounce it. Probably not. It's 459 yards. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it's beautiful. I love those colors. So that's all I got. And then the sweatshirt. What else did you get?
Well, there I bought the same ones that Leslie got.
Yep.
And then this was their other Portland color. It's called Pacific Northwest.
That's
PNW.
beautiful.
I know, I love it.
So pretty.
And then this color, Weston, to go with it.
That's gorgeous.
And I'm going to I bought the pattern and I just really want to cast it on.
Nice.
It's a church mouse. It's called Inside Out Cowl. And so it'll be one color on the outside, one on the inside. And
is it brioche or what
no,
is it?
it's just, I don't know if you can see because the colors that are on there are kind of dark, but.
And it's just mohair?
Well, I'm just using mohair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the pattern might be a lace weight sweaters. Pattern. So
mohair. I mean, that looks mohairish to me, I think.
I bought the pattern right after we did this because I wanted to know because I love it so much.
It's beautiful.
I was like, I have to.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Just love it. So maybe I want to cast it on, but I'll try to not. And that one's so pretty. And then I got a pin there.
Yes.
One pin. I had several in my hand at one point, but I put some back and just got. Yeah.
And they were packed that day. They were.
Gosh. Which made us really happy. So it's a twill and print, and it's the globe, and it says places you could knit. Because I like globes.
And we met Michelle there, the other Michelle.
Yeah, another Michelle.
Yeah, and she was super sassy and nice.
She was kind of sassy. We like that in person.
The best way, possible.
Yeah.
She was very sweet.
We'll totally be going back there.
Totally. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah, for sure. In fact, I was on my way over here today. I was like, it sounds kind of nice just to go drive and go there.
Look at those go good together, too.
It does. No, I think all 3 of them could go
We could do something
together.
with all 3 of those.
It's gorgeous. So pretty.
Really pretty.
But they had so much yarn.
By so many dyers that we love. They've got Suburban Stitcher, Barnyard Knits.
Yes.
I
oh
mean,
my gosh.
a lot of them.
Yeah. Farmer's Daughter. I think they had Farmer's Daughter. Yeah, I mean, just amazing yarn. So
yeah, we're looking forward to going back out there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. For sure. I mean, we kept having different armfuls of stuff, and then we'd put this back, and then get this, and then it was hard. It was hard to decide. Yeah,
but you can tell that it would be a good place, like with Starlight, because there's always going to be something different.
Exactly. Something that you feel like you have to have.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. So then I went to Close Knit, which is another knit shop in our area. And I don't go there very often. I've gone there for a yarn crawl a couple times. Roasted yarn crawl a couple years. But I was looking for... Okay, well, anyway, speaking of Diane Suburban Stitcher, she totally enabled me because I watched her last podcast and she had this... I don't know how to pronounce it. She pronounced it perfectly. Q-I-N-G. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Well, did she say Quing?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
She pronounced it very confidently, so I think she probably knows what she's talking about.
So that's what we need to do, is just start saying things with conviction. Yes.
Queen yarns? I don't know. It didn't sound very confident. Anyway, as soon as she showed this, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. So I didn't even check yarn shops around me. I just immediately typed it in. It's in the UK. I ordered it and it came. So I ordered the same color that Diane had. Balala, I think is what it's called. But it is just so pretty. It's 65% baby Surrey alpaca and then merino silk. So it's so
And just so
pretty.
you know, the Knitting Bee carries their stuff too.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that, but I think Close Knit was closer to me.
Probably.
I think, and so I think that's why I went to Close Knit instead.
But if you ever want to order it online.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. I could do that. That's true. But it was just gorgeous. So after I ordered this, I realized that Close Knit and Knitting Bee had it. So I thought, I'm going to go there and see if I can pick up another skein of this because I'd like to have at least 2 skeins to do a project with it. Well, I went there and they did have it, but they did not have this color. We dug through the whole stash of all that they had. They did not have that color. So I ended up picking up this stuff, which I thought was really pretty and very affordable. Plymouth Yarns Baby Alpaca Brush. It's kind of a mohairish, but it's bulky. I think it's considered bulky weight. It's just acrylic, baby alpaca and acrylic. But it was very affordable. It was only close to $10 a skein. So I bought like 3 skeins of this hot pink. And I'm thinking about doing my what's that sweater called that I did? And I ripped that out too. The reddish and the white together.
Right, yeah.
I can't remember what that's
called. I don't remember what it's called.
But anyway, a lot of people are knitting it right now. Shoot, I wish I could remember it. But anyway, it was funny because I ended up taking this and knitting it with that reddish color.
Really?
And it was interesting.
You liked it?
It was kind of cool.
Wow.
But the thing is, it's going to completely change the gauge of the whole sweater. Because this is like bulky, and then that reddish yarn.
That's bulky?
Yeah, it's considered bulky. I think it is. Don't quote me. And then the red...
Huh.
I mean, it's definitely thicker than fingering. Right?
Yeah.
I think it's bulky, either that or worsted. But then the reddish yarn I have from Hobium is sport weight.
Oh.
So to hold those two together.
Yeah, where would that equate?
Yeah. So I need to figure out, what size should I do? What needle should I do?
Well, you know the answer. Knit your swatch.
I know. I probably won't, though.
I know. But in that case, you could actually see doing it, because then you could figure out how many stitches per inch you're getting.
Yes.
And then you could figure out what you need.
That is true.
For size.
Maybe
since you are changing the entire...
Completely, yes. I'll have to change needle sizes,
I don't usually argue in favor of swatching.
I know. In this case, it would probably matter. But it was a cool color because it was like this red pink. I don't know. It was kind of cool. So anyway, I'm going to try to hold them double and start that sweater. I wish I could remember what it's called. Everybody's knitting it right now. It's driving me crazy.
I'm not.
I know you're not.
Okay. Just so.
I might have to look it up.
Because it's going to drive you nuts.
It's going to drive me nuts if I don't.
So she went to Close Knit, and I thought, I haven't been to Close Knit since the yarn crawl that I went on and went there. And since I was going out to Carrie's yesterday, I thought, I'm going to be driving kind of by there.
Yeah.
So I decided to go.
Good.
But here's the funny thing is.
Yes.
I put in, the Close Knit, did my maps thing.
Yeah.
And it tells me to take 205 to Killingsworth.
Oh.
And go. And I'm like, that just does not make sense to me.
Interesting.
It wasn't driving in my head.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it that way. And then it rerouted me from taking, a different way. And and then even when I did that, it was telling me to do something that made no sense to me.
Weird.
It's like, okay, this just does not make sense to me, but I'm going to do it. And it's a good thing I did, because I, in my head, was thinking Close Knit was the Loopy U, I think it was called, that was in North Portland.
Gotcha, okay.
That actually was on the way more so to Carrie's than this place.
Oh, how funny.
So I was totally like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And it didn't hit me till I walked into there, and you know how it's a small shop, but it's cute. But it's small, and they have that big like library card index thing with their needles. Yes. That's when it hit me. Oh, this isn't the place I thought it was. That's funny. Oh my goodness. But that's okay because I wanted to see what this was that Leslie was talking about.
Yeah.
And I didn't see any colors that
I know, really that's the thing. I thought about buying some of the other kinds, but that's how I was too. I was like, none of it really.
But I pulled out just so I could show, because I told you that I had some cooing, whatever, but mine's not obviously the same base, but those would be fun. But I have 3 of these because this was one that I'd originally bought to do the Shusui in, and I didn't like how it was looking. It's just not a good brioche color just because there's so much going on with it, but I mean, it might be for something. But anyway, I did end up, since I went through all this stuff to get there. Don't go there on a Saturday.
I can't find those. Screw it. Okay, yes. Don't go there on a Saturday.
It was so, not the store itself, but because of where it's at, yes.
Yeah.
Because there's all those, like the waffle window and stuff, so there's just people everywhere.
Oh, I love waffle window.
I haven't gone, but.
Oh my gosh.
There was some biscuits place that had a line around the corner.
Biscuits is crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, I was like, this is just so not me. The type of area that people line up to do things is like.
Get me out of here.
Yes, it makes me want to run. And I had Oso with me because I was on my way out to Carrie's, and he wants to go in a million different directions because he's smelling all this stuff, and then I'm in there, and it was kind of, there was where they had their mohair and this stuff was right in front of the cash register. And so it was really hard for me to even get to look because there were some ladies in there. Everyone was super nice.
Oh, yeah.
But there were some ladies in there, so it was like I knew if I was standing there looking at that stuff, they couldn't be doing
Yeah.
So it was a little awkward, but this caught my attention.
That's beautiful. Farmer's Daughter.
Farmer's Daughter. I loved this.
Stuff. Yeah.
And then when I saw the name, I was like, I have to get it because it's Willie and Waylon. And I love Waylon Jennings. Willie Nelson's okay, but I love Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh my God,
that's beautiful.
Shabooey with that blue.
I love Shabooey.
Then I got to thinking, this is probably really similar to what I just bought from Old Soul.
Is it? Yeah, it looks very similar.
It looks like it might be kind of similar because I like blues and greens.
Yeah. Oh boy, totally.
I'm such a moron.
Totally, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, wow. They could be sisters.
They could be used in the same project.
Oh yeah, I don't think you'd even know.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, I don't think you'd realize.
Such a dork.
I mean, this one doesn't have as much blue, but it still has blue.
It does.
It has the same blue.
And they're not copying each other. This just shows that there's
great ideas, great minds.
Exactly. And then I obviously like what I like because.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, but it's nice. Now you have 2 skeins of something that you could use in a project.
I could totally reinvent what I'm going to do with whatever.
That'd be great.
The only thing is the color. Nope. The other one that I got to go with this.
True.
Would go fine. Yeah. But I don't think I could bring that into it.
I think you could. I think it's really pretty.
Oh.
Yeah, because the darker blues in there. Oh my goodness.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Wow.
You gotta find something now.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's awesome.
And if we could pull this one into it somehow.
You maybe could. I think you probably could. There's greens.
I just don't know what I'd do with that much mohair in a project. Or I could just do a total, I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys are really good at telling us what to do.
That's right. So, who knows?
Isn't that funny?
That's funny. That's really funny.
My tastes are so predictable.
Yes. But that's good. You know what you like. When you see it, you know it.
I know, but why do you have to keep buying this? You know what? The other day on my walk, I had this thought. It occurred to me as I was listening to my music that all our different yarns are like songs in our playlist. You know?
That's deep.
I know. No, but I had this whole thing. I was like, because like, some songs you could listen to over and over again.
Right. And they never get old.
And they never get old. And then some songs, you love them and you'll put them in your playlist, but given the opportunity, sometimes you might fast forward through them. It doesn't mean you don't like it.
True.
And that's kind of how some of our skeins of yarn are. It's like... Are you really with me on this?
No, I'm jiving with you because it's so true. It's so true. Yeah, because there's some yarns that, I'll return to even now and still look at them and go, I love that skein yarn. And then there's some that I'm like...
like
someday.
it.
Maybe someday I'll find a
I'm
project.
not going to delete it from my playlist.
Right, exactly.
But I'm not going to hit repeat on it.
See, anything by Journey, I could listen to Journey all day long.
I'm not laughing at you.
All day long.
No, cute.
I love it. Cute. I just love Don't
good.
Stop Believing. I don't know.
It must represent something in your memory.
I think it is. Yeah.
No,
but I could just listen to
music.
I love Journey. But yeah, it just reminds, I don't know. Yeah, it does. I mean, music just evokes memories and good times. And takes you back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Music's the best.
Music is the best.
Anyway, so yes, I tied together music and yarn and playlists. So
Perfect.
The other day when I was walking something up to the school for Rebecca, I was walking along. All of a sudden, my phone just shut down.
Oh, no.
But it didn't shut down. It said something about iPhone is unavailable right now or something. It was really weird.
Oh.
And it stayed that way the whole time till I'd walked to the school and all the way back home, and then it connected again. It was so weird.
Is it because of the school? They don't allow Wi-Fi?
No. I mean, it wasn't even I wasn't even close to the school when it happened.
Weird. Was your phone really hot because you'd listened to it too long and it was like...
I don't know. It was really weird.
Must shut down.
But then, I don't know if something had been happening when I was carrying it, because it was really warm, so I didn't have a coat or a pocket, so I was just holding it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I was accidentally doing something, because then when it did start working again, every song in my playlist would repeat.
Interesting.
And so I had to keep forwarding it. And I was getting really annoyed while I Googled it. I love YouTube videos.
Yes.
Someone, I'm sure several people, but there was videos as to how to make that stop happening.
Nice,
so
nice.
I don't know what had happened, but something weird. There was some glitch in my playlist.
My gosh, that stinks.
Kind of like we get glitches in our yarn.
That's right. In our brains, too.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I had to copy Michelle and get her kitchen clutter bag with the Pendleton
Let's see if they're
twinsies. Yes.
Oh, look at that. They're so cute together.
I love this bag. I love the size. I love everything about it.
It is a great size.
Everything about it.
Yes.
So, kitchen clutter. Oh my goodness. She does amazing bags.
She had another one in there the other day that was I know. I loved it. It was kind of similar, but it had more blue and stuff in it.
Oh, man.
But I didn't, and now it's gone.
Know. So. I just feel like it's the perfect summer. I mean, who's kidding? I mean, I'll use this in the fall too. But I just feel like camping. It just reminds me of camping.
That's interesting because I thought of it more of will I use it in the summer because it's so wintry.
Yeah, it seems winter and
so
fall.
That's awesome. I love how you're looking at it because now I can, even though I don't do those things. Because when you're curled up
by the fire, you put a nice... I don't have a Pendleton blanket. I wish I did, but they're super expensive. You can curl up with a blanket by the fire. So it just reminds me of that. I don't know. I just love it. And this, I mean, I can't get over the size. Because literally it fits
it is the perfect
so many
size.
skeins of yarn. I mean, that's 4 skeins of yarn in there. Yeah, and it's got tons of room.
Yeah, it's
a
very good size.
Is this considered a large size? I don't remember. But anyway, it's such a great size because it fits so many things in there. I put all my yarn in there. I mean, look at that.
I know,
it's
awesome.
insane.
Look at that. See, you guys?
See, I mean, it's I have 10 skeins in there. 7 or 8 skeins.
But the nice thing about it is that it's not one of those bags that you feel is too big.
No, it's perfect.
Because I have some bags that I really like, but they're
too bulky.
They're just kind of big.
Well, I like it because you have 2 ways to hold it. You can hold it on the leather strap, or you can cinch it up and hold it, that way. So it just gives you options. But I just love her bags.
I do too.
Oh my gosh.
And I love that was one that after I bought it, I had second thoughts.
Yeah.
And then when I got it, I was so glad that I did.
It's beautiful.
Instead of it going the other direction, like sometimes happens.
Yes. No, and that's the thing. I feel like now I kind of know what kind of bags I like. So when I see them, I feel pretty confident that if I get it, I'm going to use it.
I know, but my tastes have changed. And so, I used to feel that way about certain bags. And now look around, it's like I use totally different.
That is true.
Anyway.
Well, different bags are good for different projects. And,
definitely.
Different sizes are good for different things. And so they all serve a purpose, for sure.
On the yarn crawl, we also just on a whim went by Starlight.
Oh, yes, of course.
Because they had a pin coming out, there it is, from Shelly Can that I had to get.
It's pretty.
I thought it was so cute. It's a crystal ball with different whips in it.
Very fun.
And I have another pin coming similar to this by another pin designer who was also designing one similar to this at the same time.
Okay.
And they both kind of dropped at the same time.
Oh, wow.
But they were both kind about it, and no one was accusing the other one of,
Right.
So, but I like the idea. It's cute.
That's cute. Very fun. Very fun.
And I ordered one more skein from
that's pretty.
I know, from McMullen Fiber Company, because I'd been looking at this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the reason I did was because they had a pin. What's that say?
Yarn is my love language.
Okay. This pin says love is my... And of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it totally is. So since I was getting that anyway, I had seen this sparkle skein, and it's so pretty. But what's funny, and I'm not going to get up and get this.
Yeah.
I have 2 skeins by someone else.
Oh, gee, that looks very...
I should grab it just so we could all laugh at me.
That's funny.
I know, and what's really funny is when I was looking at this, I thought, that's so unique, like... I love those colors and blah, blah, blah. And then I come up and at the top of my stairs, when you look, you can see.
Yeah.
It's like...
That is so funny.
Oh, my gosh. No wonder I like it. I mean...
That's hilarious. You're so drawn to it. Even when I was looking for yarn to do the Birds of a Feather, when I grabbed Carrie's yarn, because I don't have a lot of 2 skeins. I don't have a... what do you call that? I don't have a lot of 2 skeins of a color. How do you say that?
I could try to help you, but it's been really fun to just sit and listen to you try to figure out a way to say it.
I have a lot of single skeins.
We all know what you mean.
I have a lot of single skeins.
Yes.
I don't have 2 skeins of anything, really. And so, but it was funny how many colors were similar to Carrie's, because I love pinks and I love off-white creamy colors and sparkle. And so it was just kind of funny because I was grabbing some and I was thinking, oh, I could probably use this with another one and it'd be fine. You probably wouldn't be able to tell that much, you know, but it's the same thing. It's like I'm so drawn to the pinks and peachy colors and those kinds of things.
Deal with this right now.
I know. You're much better at it than I am, though.
I'm having issues with it.
Yeah. My speaking and your scanning yarn is, not on point today, I guess. I don't know. So anyway,
unlike usually when we're so concise
we're so professional.
able to deal with stuff. So I got a couple things that I'm not sure I want to show because they are going to be gifts in the future, but I don't know.
Whose birthday's coming up? Lori's?
Lori's. And then Carrie's is after that.
So is it Lori? Is it for Lori? Or Carrie?
Yeah.
You could tell them to look away.
Well, I saw these things. They'll forget by the time it's their birthday.
That's right. They won't care.
I saw these things on Instagram.
Oh, boy.
I know.
Do you think they'd wear them?
They're not bracelets.
Oh, what are they? It's like I can't picture Lori wearing that or Carrie. Just to be honest.
They're
wow.
They're shawl things.
Shawl things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I don't know if I can.
I mean, I think it's cool as a bracelet, but I think they're cool. I think they're very cool, but I just cannot picture.
Okay. I might have to instead of actually showing, I might have to just put the picture from Instagram in because but basically they're like these things. And so you're putting your shawl on, however it is that you put it on. Yeah. Which I'm not good at, but let's pretend I am. Yeah. And then let's say that I really liked how it looked now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking hot.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh my goodness. That is really cool.
Right?
Okay, I have to try one on as a bracelet too. So I'm like, can you use it for multiple purposes?
Okay.
That would be cool.
I should have taken that off, but I wanted to be able to remember who it was by. But
yes, it does.
Look at that. It's freaking cute.
That is really cute. I take it back. It's very cute. And it does work as a bracelet
awesome.
Too.
Yeah, because they are. So what happened is
it's very cute.
I saw them on Instagram. Yeah. Someone had posted about them, so I went to their page and looked, and
so the rusted stitch.
Went to their Etsy shop and bought this one and that one.
Interesting.
Because I thought they were just super duper cute.
Yes.
And then they posted a picture of this one that I really liked. So I had to get on and get that one. And I don't need 3 of them. And because like Lori always wears shawls.
Yeah, oh totally.
And,
totally. That's a brilliant idea.
It's a great idea. Great. I like it better than normal shawl pins.
Yes.
I like the look of it better, and I just think it's a little more functional.
Well, and I don't think it would snag. It's not going to snag on your shawl. Yeah. So I think that's great. The edges are very soft, and that's interesting.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Anyway.
That's very cool.
And then they posted even more that I like too, but
oh my goodness.
They are. I mean, they would make. See, and this
so she's on Etsy or no?
She is on Etsy.
I have to write her down.
Yeah. The
rusted stitch.
The rusted stitch. Yeah, totally. Stephanie. Look at that.
That's really cool. I know. Yeah. See, I think that's cool. Multi-purpose.
So, yeah. Well, maybe if they don't like it, I'll give you one.
There you go. I'm sure they'll like it.
Not that you're
for that purpose, I think it would.
Yeah.
I think they would like it. When I was thinking jewelry, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, not really probably their style. Yeah. But cute accessories for you.
Totally. No, I think that's a great idea. Yeah. That's really
Then
cool.
It got me thinking, did I need to buy these? I have bracelets I could be using, maybe. But
do you?
I don't know.
What bracelets would you use?
Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, gee. You're stuck on attack. There you go.
Thank you. I can't be trusted.
Oh, that's funny.
And then I got something else.
That's so cool.
That I don't really want to show but I'm good anyway.
Oh.
I mean, who needs to know? Who doesn't want to know what they're getting for their birthday?
Totally. Well, they can prepare themselves mentally. If they hate it, they can be like, okay, I got to work up being happy.
Or tell me now, because I like these things.
Right.
I won't give them to you.
Yeah, exactly.
I only bought a couple of these because I wanted to see them first, but I love them.
Okay.
So they're from Katrinkles.
Yes.
And they're these little earrings.
Oh, very
that
cute.
you put yarn through.
Oh,
so you
fun.
can do, you can do them whatever color, whatever yarn you want.
Very cute. I
just thought they were adorable.
Those are very cute.
Yeah. So
fun.
I'm gonna have to get more of these.
They should like them.
So we can have some too.
I know.
It's not as fun when you're cute. I mean, I love buying for other people.
Totally.
But it's even better if you can buy enough so everyone can have
one. Of course. That's ideal.
Yeah.
That's ideal. Yes. Of course. Those are great gifts. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Those are very fun.
Do you have anything else?
Unique. I have nothing. I have a pattern. Jen Sheelan gifted us a pattern, and she has a giveaway for us. High tea with jam crumpets shawl. I think it's beautiful. I already have some yarn picked out.
You're so good.
Yes, by So Happy Jane. Is that the yarn?
I love her yarn.
I love her yarn.
Yeah,
I have 2 skeins of hers that I've just been hoarding.
Oh, good.
Because it's so pretty. But I think for the shawl, it's like gorgeous. They're going to be gorgeous together. Yeah. So anyway, I haven't started it yet, but thanks Jen for the pattern. It's beautiful. And anyway, just looking.
And thanks for making me want some crumpets.
Oh my gosh, I know. Thanks for making us hungry.
Yeah.
I have my tea though, so
that's good.
Just need the crumpets.
The tea without crumpets. I
know. But anyway, it's a beautiful pattern. So check her out on Ravelry. She has several patterns, and they're all very lovely. I've knit a couple of hers, I think. Trying to count how many. I don't know.
You're really good. When people gift us,
I try. I can't knit all of them, but
I know, and I should make more of an effort. I have too many things constantly.
I know. Believe me, I've been looking at this all since I printed it out, and I'm like, I already found yarn for it. I just have to get it on my needles. It's hard when I have several shawls going because then one always rises to the top and then the other one kind of gets. And I know already if I'm feeling this way about Birds of a Feather, I know that high tea with jam crumpets would probably win out, and then my other one would just kind of sit. So I'm kind of like, should I wait on this till that is done, or at least till I'm far enough along that I love it?
I'm thinking you should take this with you so you have. Okay, so I bought something else. It was silly, but on Ravelry,
you like gadgets.
I love gadgets.
Yes.
And on Ravelry, you know how you're looking, and then sometimes off to the side there's an ad for something.
Yes.
Well, they had these things, and I'm like, what is that? They look kind of like Legos or something. So of course I'm interested because who doesn't see Legos?
Right.
And I mean, I can't build anything with Legos, but so what these are?
Okay. Please do tell.
Maybe, how about you read about it and I'll show.
So it's a needle wrangler.
Yes, needle wrangler.
Is the shop name the Tempestry Project? Is that what they're called? The Tempestry Project?
I don't know about that. I found them on Etsy.
Okay.
I think.
Tempestryproject.com.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, they're really easy. I mean, not that we don't have enough places or things to use to keep our needles, but
But we all need more.
We need more. And look at how easy that
Wow. That's really
I'm
nice.
all about the easy.
That's really nice.
The easy on, easy off.
Well, and they have them for all different sizes.
Yeah.
They have ones for minis, size 0 to 3, standard, and then jumbo. So.
And I don't think I got a jumbo. I think these are probably the same. And then it came.
With the mini?
I got a 3-pack. And
okay.
That sock I had sitting here, we could see.
Oh, yeah.
And I am pretty bad about tearing needles and stuff.
I never put anything on mine. I should.
I should too.
It would be very helpful.
But when it's this easy to do, you really have no excuse not to.
Exactly. Oh, wow. So interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, they're in there good.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, and you have to pick the right slot probably because it's for
you think?
0 to 3 needles.
Oh,
so
aren't you smart?
There might be. I'm just guessing. There might be a slot
there
that's
might be Oh, I bet you're right because that is definitely.
Kind of a hard time getting through that one.
Learn something new about them right now. You guys are watching education happen.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think they're kind of cool.
Yeah,
so there
great idea.
Yeah, and they're colorful and they're.
Yeah. So that's kind of a rough drawing of it, but so you guys can see how you put it through there. That's really cool. So the tempestryproject.com.
Yeah. I keep having this pattern in here because I bought this pattern a while ago that I've been wanting to do, the honey cowl.
Yeah, brioche.
Honey brioche cowl.
Yeah.
See, I have a lot of things I want to do.
You do. I know.
Got to get through some stuff.
I know. I can't wait for the next project that I'm super excited about. I am eyeballing one, which I will show you guys because it's seriously like every time I look at it, I'm like, okay, I have to knit it. So I know that it's something that I just need to get on the needles.
Okay.
I just have to find the
Can't wait to hear what
yarn.
it is.
It's another sweater, of course.
Okay.
And it's another, bulky one because I can't seem to get enough bulky sweaters. It is called the Sunday Sweater by Petite Knits.
The Sunday sweater, you say?
Sunday sweater, yeah. So that's what it looks like. And I love the sleeves. I love how poofy they are. And it looks like mohair, too.
Yeah. That's cute.
Yeah, I think it's so cute. I love it. Love it, love it. So, anyway, I'm going to have to do that one. I haven't bought the pattern yet. I just keep eyeballing it, going, okay, it's bulky weight yarn is what it calls for. So, I have a couple options, but I just love those bulky. They just go so much faster.
And you know what?
It's fun.
Just do stuff with what you want to be doing right now, and then you'll return to the love of
I like this one
too.
Saturday Night Sweater by Petite Knits. It's so funny because they're very similar.
Well, Friday night, Saturday night,
Sunday night. I need one for every night of the week, But I just think that's beautiful.
I like that one. I probably like that one a little better, for my interest.
Yeah.
Or my,
That's the one I just finished.
You have to look at those.
I know. And then this one too, Balloon Sweater by Petite Knits. See, it's all about Petite Knits right now. I don't know why. But they're all very similar styles. But I don't know. They know what I like. And then this one, Novice Sweater by Petite Knits too.
Wow.
See, they just know. I don't know. I love the color of that one too.
That's definitely.
So these are all in my queue that I need to do. So I just have to do them sometime. And this one too, I like. The Disc Chain by Layla Robb. That's that one. I think this one might be knit with linen. A lot of people have knit it recently, and I've been wanting to knit with linen.
Yes, you have.
So, it's Quince & Co. Kestrel Aran Weight. So I think it is linen though. I don't know. I don't know Quince & Co.'s different yarns, but
I know nothing.
Those are a couple that I get excited about. So when I get excited about something, I'm like, okay, that's what I should be knitting on.
I know, but then what do you do when you have all the other stuff?
I know. I know.
I mean,
it's hard.
It is.
I feel like you gotta just go with what's exciting. I don't know. Because life's too short to knit stuff that you're not excited about. And a lot of things can be beautiful, but just not what you want to knit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. So
the dilemmas of a knitter.
I know. It's hard. Very hard.
So last time we said we were going to do a giveaway so we could find out what your plungers were like, and we totally forgot. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. It's been 3 weeks, right?
Yeah,
3 weeks, so we kind of spaced a lot of
things. Did a lot of, yeah. So we should do another giveaway, though.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do one last time, and we've got lots of stuff. I don't know if we want to do this one right now, the Hobium one that no one claimed.
Yeah.
Or if we should hold off.
I think we should hold off that till fall. Because I feel like it's a sweaters quantity and it's wool. I don't know. But I don't know. I knit sweaters the whole summer, so I don't know.
Yeah, let's do... These are fun. I've had these a while. From Dragon Horde Yarn.
Yeah.
She sent these. Tristan sent these as a giveaway a while back.
Fun. Those are big minis.
Yeah.
What's the yardage of them?
You talk about it. I don't
They
know.
just seem big. I don't know if it says, though.
I don't either.
They just seem big for a mini.
You know what else we could do? Because...
That's fun.
Let's do that. So we'll do that.
Okay. So these are the colors. They're really pretty.
What should we have our prompt be? Should we pull out one of our fun...
We should. It's been a while and people have asked about that.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've done any educating of the...
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. We have a few different sources here, so it's kind of hard to
narrow it down to just one.
And then we start looking at them, and it's like, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I know my daughter's teacher is trying to get her to not say the word like so much and like words like cool and to expand her vocabulary. And it was so funny because her and I went on a walk and we were talking about it and I kept saying like, it's like, oh my goodness. So I almost said it again, but
when I was younger, I definitely had a more vast
vocabulary.
Yeah, but you get older and you just go with what's easy.
Yeah,
it's
and
like
I
whatever's
used
there.
A lot. So it was like, there I go. So it was like, so it's so hard to train yourself. And of course, the more you think about it, the more you realize how much you're saying it. But
okay, let's see if one of these is good.
Okay,
I have to say I don't know this one. Okay. Steez.
Okay.
Steez.
Okay.
Style, charisma, especially that which is ineffably and is in, I don't even know what that word is, ineffably and uniquely one's own. So the example on the card, I've hired a consultant to help me find my personal Steez.
So your own personal style.
I think when we did these before, we discovered that they were a little outdated. even though they're supposed to be like slang, I think
year?
Right, I think we determined that it was probably like a generation or two old.
That's funny. I have heard the word Steez.
Have you? I haven't. Which I'm not the one to go by
But I think it was more a nickname for somebody. That my daughter had a friend, and they nicknamed him Steez.
Maybe because he had
his own personal style.
Maybe he did.
So maybe that's a good thing.
So Chev does tarot cards. We do.
That's right.
Slang flashcards.
Okay, well, whip. Everybody knows what whip is.
No, I don't. I know what a whip and knitting is. So there's another kind of whip?
There's a dance. It's not a dance move. I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
No. Is he okay?
I don't know. He just seems lethargic.
Really?
But he'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is different. I mean, it says a car, hoopty, scrapper, wheels float, to an expensive, high-status car, adorned with accessories such as a multi-speaker, stereo, rims, tinted windows, and DVD player.
That's a whip?
Yeah, I guess so. If you like these skates, you should see my whip. But people do that dance move, the whip, so I don't know if it looks like he's doing the whip. So I don't
show the picture.
So I don't know which they don't say anything about a dance move, but but it doesn't fit the picture if that's what they're saying. A car. I don't know.
When we first started doing these, they confused us, and it's only gotten worse.
Well, we've gotten older.
That's true. They're making less sense now than they used to.
Gosh.
All right, let's go for one more and see
Third time's a charm.
What we think. Okay. Okay. How about shake the spot?
Okay.
We got some whipping going on.
Wow,
and some shaking of some spots. And what was the other one?
Steez. Yeah, her own personal style. Yeah.
Okay. To go away from, leave, depart. Okay, this part of the ocean has been depleted by industrial fishing. Let's shake the spot. Sure, that's what you're going to hear. Someone who's saying, this part of the ocean has been depleted by industrial fishing. let's shake this spot or whatever. That's exactly how that conversation is going to go down.
All of these words too, I've like never heard anyone say. Like either I'm totally removed from like any kind of hip people, or these cards are full of crap.
But I think the cards are also full of crap, which is especially dangerous to someone like me because
you might try to use it.
I believe them because I wouldn't know that people aren't saying this. I was getting a facial the other day with Gwen, and I told Rebecca I was going to go get a facial.
Yeah.
And Rebecca says, I think that means something else now than what you're referring to.
Really?
I know, like...
To get a facial? To get what?
Facial.
Facial?
Yeah. So I don't know what that means in these days' terms, and I don't want to know because I can imagine, because it's always something bad.
I can't even imagine, though. What would a facial mean?
I don't want to talk about it. And I'm not Googling it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just taking her word, and I'm like, well, whatever.
That is crazy.
I know, like nothing is safe.
I know, nothing. If getting a facial isn't safe anymore.
You can't say anything.
You can't say anything without somebody taking it differently.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
But then it'll change.
I know.
Shake the spot, you know.
Shake the spot.
Yeah.
And Steez.
Yeah, that's right. So if we went to a knit shop that just didn't have good yarn that we liked, we could say, let's shake the spot.
Yeah.
Meaning we're going to leave because it doesn't have...
Because it doesn't have Steez.
Yeah, it doesn't have Steez.
It doesn't have our Steez.
Yeah.
And we're going to get away from there in our whip.
That's right.
I think you guys can do better.
I think so too.
But they're,
Maybe we should make our viewers come up with a sentence like that using those 3 words.
All together. Or should they pick one?
Or they can pick one. They can pick one.
But 3 would be even better.
That would be even better. That's true.
Or you know what we could... I don't think we have... I don't know our average viewer's age, so I don't know. But I was going to say, we should have our viewers educate us with words.
Yes, that could be scary.
Especially any worse than what we come
up with. I don't know.
That's true.
Somebody could tell us.
No, I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I want to keep thinking a facial's just a facial.
Exactly.
You know?
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, there went my Wrangler.
Oh, man. That's another good word. Like people might not know what a Wrangler is, but now you know. A Wrangler is for your needles.
Yeah.
You know? So...
They were also
They might
jeans.
think it's jeans. Yeah.
And I played this game called Cody Cross. Oh yeah,
Yes,
do you ever play that
I was
still?
addicted to it. Oh my gosh, I stopped playing it, but
why?
Because I was playing it too much. Okay. But I really liked it.
Yeah, it's fun. So it gives you clue, like whatever, a sentence or something talking about. Now I can't describe it to save my life. Look it up.
You left me trying to explain 2 skeins of the same yarn.
That's right.
So you can try to figure this one out.
Yeah, we're done trying to help each other out.
You're on your own.
On my own. Well, the one that I was thinking of, because the answer was Wrangler, was something about being a head cowboy or something.
Yeah.
I was like, I have no idea. But you get, you have how many spaces, and then certain letters fall into place, so you can kind of figure it out after a while. But that one I never got. I was like... Yeah. I had to use a clue because I was like...
That's funny, yeah. What the heck?
And the answer was Wrangler.
Interesting.
So we have yet another...
Yes, a horse wrangler.
A horse wrangler, a pair of jeans, or a thing to stick on your knitting needles.
That's right. Yeah, and I'm sure it can mean other things, too, that we may not know about.
I bet that if you're under 20, you have some... And you're probably not because nobody watches this.
Yeah, my kids don't watch, so... Yeah, I did tell my daughter that we, talked about having a plunger last time on our podcast, and her eyes, I could tell she was kind of like, what did you say? It's like, nothing, just that we use it.
Because that could open up a lot of different conversations.
That could. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right.
Sometimes.
Well.
What were you going to tell me about Rebecca being in Costa Rica? Were you going to tell me anything?
I mean, not super story, but okay, so my Rebecca, who turned 18, she's an adult, went to Costa Rica with her class, and that's a long ways away, and we took her to the airport Friday. We had to leave here at 4:30 something. Oh, we left at 4:15. So we took her, and she flew away, and then... She's in another country, so she sends me an email. The next day I get this email from her, and I've never been so excited to see an email in my life. Yeah. Because they flew from here to San Francisco to go through customs, then they went into Mexico, and then from Mexico to Costa Rica. So it was all day, all night travel. Yes. So that morning I get this email. I think I woke up at like 2:00 in the morning and saw that I had an email from her, and I was so excited. But it said that Verizon had mentioned international charges, so she didn't know that she'd be able to really stay in touch with us.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let me look into that. So 3:30 in the morning, I'm chatting with Verizon.
So funny.
So we buy these travel passes for her line. It's $10 a day. Gives her unlimited data, phone calls to the U.S., unlimited texting.
Nice.
So I'm like, yes, put that on her phone.
Yeah.
And then you only get charged for the days that you use it.
Oh,
so
nice.
I mean, that's
Perfect.
but even if she used it every day, that's $100.
Right.
Well, on
It's
a
worth
$4,000 trip, another $100, so that I know she can contact me.
Exactly. Makes it worit.
So I told her, you've got this unlimited, and so she was like, "Oh, cool, thanks." Well, she called me yesterday, and I was really happy that she called and stuff. But she's like, "Well, that pass thing expires in however many hours, so I probably won't, talk to you again." I'm like, "Oh no, you can use it every day."
Yeah,
well, the problem is she's such a money miser or whatever. Once she found out, and I'm not even making her pay it, but she's like, "Oh, I probably won't use it."
Oh, gee.
Like, don't you understand? This isn't about you.
It's about me.
This is about me.
Mom needs to know just to hear
because
your
I totally
voice.
dropped the ball on. I got her sunscreen and bug spray, both of which exceeded the limits of what you can bring, because they all did carry-on, so no one had to check baggage.
Yeah.
I did not even think for 1 second about that rule.
Yeah.
I don't travel. I don't, and I don't usually pay attention to rules.
Right. But now we're planning a trip to Costa Rica, right? You and I.
Totally. I was looking at pictures of the place. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So
It's so nice.
we just figured out we need to get our international passports so that we can just at the drop of a dime go wherever.
Just leave. Yep. Just go.
Yeah. We could have been at that Edinburgh festival
Edinburgh.
Whatever. I don't even know what it's called. I just know that if I had a passport, I would have been there.
Gosh. Oh, totally. I
mean, it is overseas, right?
Yeah. I would love to go to that one.
Oh, totally.
Like, I think I'd like that one more than Rhinebeck.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I just want to go sit in a dark bar and drink a beer. And look at yarn, too. But
all at
once.
once.
It's in Scotland, right? Isn't it in Scotland?
I don't know where it is. I just know that
it's in Scotland.
I just know that every post that I've seen on Instagram of something that I've been like, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. It's for that.
It is.
Yeah, and then a lot of people, are posting fun pictures. And
I try not to look because then I get jealous. Hate everybody for a couple seconds.
Right.
Just kidding.
We just get to go to Forest Grove.
That's right.
And even
we
that
don't get to travel.
Took a lot to have happen.
She almost canceled on me. She almost ruined my fun.
Oh, no, just think if I hadn't gone, I wouldn't have got the sweatshirt too. Yeah.
You would have been left out.
I would have.
That's right. You would have missed out.
And I wouldn't have all those skeins of mohair that are like the other skeins of mohair
that you already have. Yeah, exactly.
You guys look at him. Doesn't he seem like something's wrong?
I don't know, because he's usually sitting on your lap pretty peacefully when we podcast. He's usually not climbing around or, Does he feel warm?
No.
No, that's good.
Does it to you?
No.
Okay.
No, doesn't feel feverish or anything.
Right.
Maybe just ate something that didn't agree with him or something. Yeah, I was overfeeding my dog big time, man. When I took her to the vet, they were like, she should only eat half a cup a day of dog food.
Wow.
And I was like...
Sounds kind of harsh.
I was filling her bowl. I don't know how long it took her to eat it, but... And then she is such a scrapper. She would always eat scraps all the time. Do you seem okay?
We'll fast forward this. It's just...
Hi, baby.
He just seems...
His eyes look perky. I mean, he
Do
doesn't...
they?
Yeah, I don't think he looks like...
Like he doesn't feel good?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're still recording. I guess we should move on. Okay, so did we come up with a prompt from all of that?
Well, if they pick one word and make a sentence or something out of it. So whip, or shake the spot, or steez.
Or educate us with another.
Or educate us on a word.
truly hip word.
That you would know we wouldn't know. Which can be a lot of different words.
That really opens things up.
There's quite a bit of stuff we don't know. So, yeah. So that'll be fun.
Should we do another one or just that?
It's up to you. It's up to you, my dear. I don't know.
No, I just kind of like I was all like, yeah, and now I'm just like, I got nothing else to say. Yeah. I'm done.
Yeah, you're
We're
done. You're done? Yeah, all right. We're out of here.
I guess I'm worried about my baby.
I know.
And he's fine. He's probably just being he's just being a good boy.
Just cuddlebug, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate it. He's being a good
That's
little
true.
boy,
He's not being a spouse or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll know when we're downstairs. I mean, he greeted me well, like normal, when I got here. So I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll just cut this part out.
No, it's so cute. It's all right. I don't think anybody minds.
Yes, I know. Look how cute he is.
He's so cute. Yes.
Big yawn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm waking up now, Mom. Got a treat.
That's right. Exactly. Have any food for me?
Yeah. Michael always says that he thinks that Oso's overweight, but I don't think he is.
I don't think so. He doesn't look it to me.
No.
Yeah, Sophie, she's a Boston Terrier. She's supposed to be around like 15 to 17 pounds. She's like 22. So I was like, yeah, I need to. And the older they get, they were just saying they need to, keep their weight down because of
like
the
the
joints.
rest of us,
yeah, I know. So I was like, yeah, I need to not feed her scraps and all that stuff.
But their life is so short.
I know. Enjoy it. Just live.
Be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But they did say she would live longer if she's healthier.
I know. They do
and
say that.
She's already 10, so they said the lifespan for Boston's like 12 to 15. So I'm like, okay, then we need to make sure she's healthy and all that stuff.
Well, I don't think I have any other knitting stuff really to talk about.
I don't either. I feel like I'm kind of out of the groove of things.
Me too,
Our next
I guess.
podcast will be hopefully better.
I hope so. My God. It's happening to us.
This episode's kind of boring me a little bit.
I know. I think that's what I'm saying. I kind of feel bored with this episode. We're sorry.
We're over ourselves.
We are. It's just time to go do something else now.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so sorry, we're kind
I know.
of disappointed
We're
this
kind of
time.
today.
Yeah. Oh, we're kind of like Oso.
I know.
Maybe, you know what? He's probably just reading our vibe.
I think he is. I think he is. I think he's saying, it's over, Mom.
This is just a represent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot cuter on him.
Yes, he's adorable. Yeah. Us just floundering for words
I know.
and stuff doesn't sound
It's just
good.
all of a sudden we're done.
Just,
I don't know. Yeah. I bored myself.
I know. We're boring ourselves. So
it's nice to see you.
We don't want to put you guys through anymore.
It's lovely to see you.
Yes, it's been great to see you too. Spring break here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The weather's been beautiful so far. We've had a couple days of rain, but it's been pretty. Yeah. And sunny and like 60, 55, 50, 55, 60. Yeah.
Sometimes even
60s,
more.
Yeah, 70.
Yeah.
Day, so.
I think we covered it.
I think we covered it.
We're
Weather
scraping the bottom of the barrel now to find things that we could talk about.
We're trying
we
too
better
hard.
just pick up the slack on our knitting so that we have.
I know. I need to be more excited about it. That's the thing. If I'm not excited, about
things
it,
were going good till you started talking about how unexcited everything.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
It's Leslie's fault.
It's my fault. I own it. Yeah.
Oh, it's both of us.
Yeah, but it's all good.
Okay, well, with that, we'll see how much of that still makes it into the episode because
we're almost at 2 hours. So there you go.
Oh,
we
well,
did what we did what we're supposed to do. We've talked ourselves out. We're about at our limits.
We are. We're done. We are done. We know. Okay.
We're tapped out.
We are. So have a great couple weeks. We'll try to get back to do this again in 2 weeks instead of 3. Because I do think that messes with us somehow.
It totally does. It totally does. It throws everything off.
It does.
I was even going around today just like grabbing stuff, and I was like, I had stuff in random places, and I just felt kind of just like, not disheveled, that's not the right word, but I don't know, just unorganized and bags everywhere. And I don't know, just packing up stuff today, I kind of felt it. So.
Well, and coming up here to get ready, I haven't been up here since the last time I did this really.
Forever.
Someone had come and looked at our house and they left that door open. I was like,
oh my gosh.
Should be opening doors up here.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Guys do, unless you're going to buy this house.
That's right. Then you can open up the hidden secret doors.
Exactly. So, anyhow. All right, well, have a good couple weeks. Yep. Happy spring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
spring.
Yeah, it is
spring.
Maybe that's it. I did take allergy medicine.
Oh,
so maybe
let's
just blame it on that. We're going.
We probably should have had a beer. Maybe it would have been more exciting.
Let's start over.
Should we? Beer and pretzels.
Yeah, totally.
They won't mind the crunching and the slurping.
Yeah. Have a few beers and we can slur our words. We did go and have a beer the other day. I posted a picture of it. And
now, where did you go in Oregon City? Was it that black building place?
No, I don't really like that place.
Okay.
This was right at the train station.
Okay.
Something crossings or something.
Okay.
Coasters Crossing.
So it's right there.
Yeah, I mean,
so it used to be a coffee shop.
It was
there,
a coffee
so
shop.
Now it's a beer place.
Now it's a Coasters Crossing.
Okay.
Coasters.
Okay.
No, I say that because there's a Coasters down on McLaughlin.
Okay.
And when we saw that this Coasters Crossing was coming to the place that the cute coffee shop used to be, we were excited, so we went to the one on McLaughlin to kind of get a feel for it.
Okay.
I did not like it.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, no, it was like, it just had a bar feel to it, like a, I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
So I had resisted going to back to this crossing one.
Crossing.
The Coasters Crossing, because I really liked it when it was a coffee shop, so I was a little bit resentful. But we went, and it was really good.
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
We've gone a couple times
So
now.
they have food, too, and stuff? Okay.
Yeah, we had a really good sandwich.
Maybe I'll go there tonight for dinner.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
Might check their hours, being that it's Sunday.
Oh, that's true.
But,
That's true.
I mean, I don't know. But
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it was fun. The gal that was working was super nice, and she asked me what I was knitting on, and she said that she was wanting to knit, and so I told her, get on YouTube.
Yeah,
and of course, everything I knit there, I ended up having to take out, and I don't remember why.
Too much beer?
I hardly drank, but I guess drinking and knitting for me is out.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah,
might be.
Not a good idea. So, anyhow. All right. Next time we'll get drunk and see how it goes. Maybe it'll be better. Yeah. All right. Bye. Oops. Paul got a squirrel. We got a piece. That's what you get, you jerk.